We're what's more? Not actually heroes. Cataclysm. I'm Dr. Diz underscore DM, and this is episode 12, I think, maybe 11. I think it's 12. I think it's 12. We'll go with 12. Got maybe some big change ups coming on this episode, so you may want a notebook and a pen because you have to write down a lot of names to keep track of. Anyway, last time, which was about 2 or 3 weeks ago, JD had split off and went with another group of adventurers who gave him an amulet that raised his level to 17. He traveled with them to Icewind Dale, and they end up fighting a vampire lord and defeating them. The vampire lord fled, so mark that one up as a win. And we're going to pick up with them as they have teleported back to the inn. So we'll jump right in there. I think we have Malnox playing a character, and Josh and Buck, and I guess I will be playing Quarian, which I always love to do.
Oh boy,
a dream.
Get my goofy going. All right, so you guys are back in the inn. You just cast a teleportation circle, and you just pop right up into the inn, startling some of the patrons. One of the barmaids drops like a pitcher of ale and just shatters all over the floor.
I look around. Do I see Tall Penis?
You actually do. He's actually sitting over next to the fireplace, and he's got his hands just kind of up at the fireplace, rubbing them together. Oh.
I just want to know if he was there. I don't want to talk to him.
He turns around and looks and sees you guys. He's like, jumps up and runs over.
I kind of do one of these.
He's still kind of shivering a bit. It's really cold out there.
No. Hello. Tell Venus, was it?
Yes, it was. Yes. Were you successful?
In some of our missions, we have others. Unfortunately, it seems we were too late. We discovered much, though. A lot to unpack. I'm gonna go kind of move towards a table and sit down and motion for a waitress to come over.
Quarian just walks up and puts his arm around Telvinus and drags him over to the table. You guys sit down, and one of the barmaids comes over and brings you some drinks.
I look longingly at the drink because, of course, I can't drink it. That's just rude.
Get you some.
I have some WD-40.
There you go.
Quarian's like, oh, that's okay, friendo. And he pulls the mug over in front of him.
Yeah.
There you go. That's better.
You have Pennzoil on tap.
So Venus says, so were there wealth? Was there treasures in the cave?
There was death. There was friends lost. There was mayhem. There was evil beyond anything we've encountered before. No wealth, no treasures.
Yeah, we teleported the 4 people back, right, with us.
Yes, they are kind of just standing there. One of the barmaids comes over and starts putting blankets on them because they look like they're frozen to death.
Oh yeah, I forgot about them.
Be like, we saved them and brought them back. I guess that's y'all's wealth. Your people?
I'll go hand them some mugs of ale. Warm yourselves up.
Here, and also they can have mine, and I pull out my flask.
Oh.
Like this is stronger than anything they serve in here.
Love it.
Daddy, love you.
I'll look back to Venus and say, now that we've found the entrance, though, you're more than welcome to go exploring yourself, though I can't guarantee your survival.
You cleared out all of the baddies, the bad guys, yes?
Sure. As far as we could see, we killed everything we found.
I have some men that could go back and check things out. Maybe this is not a total loss.
Maybe not. Was there anything else you needed?
No, I will leave you be then.
Oh, you're welcome to stay and have a drink.
Oh, well, then I will. He picks up the drink and starts drinking. On you, of course, right? Yeah, of course, yes. On you.
Yeah, sure, yes, well, naturally. Well then, JD, what will you do now?
Well, I guess I need to get back to my team.
Of course.
Something's wrong. The guild not being there, all the members gone underground or hiding or whatever. Maybe my team heard where they went. Maybe my team's a target. I'm not sure.
That is worrisome. I apologize that we took you away from that for as long as we have, but I do greatly appreciate your help. You were an invaluable asset during that confrontation. I don't know that we would have succeeded without you.
Well, I mean, when I met up with y'all in Baldur's Gate, I was still quite a few days from the team, so I don't know if I'd have really caught up to them or not any faster. I mean, you being able to teleport, I could probably catch them quicker.
Of course,
But
I can send you off tomorrow.
I wouldn't have been able to do it on horseback to catch them as fast.
Now, there is the one thing, of course, before you leave, we do need to make sure we get the amulet back. As fantastic, as amazing as it is, our benefactor will be needing that back to pass along to the next permanent replacement for our merry band here.
Well, hopefully you get to figure out from those papers and our friend how to fix your issue so it goes back to the person that belonged to begin with.
I certainly hope so. Speaking of those papers, is there a how many people are in the bar right now?
There is somewhere between 15 to 20 people in here, I'd say.
It's pretty busy.
With
Now,
staff and everyone.
Now, forgive me if I forgot. Did we purchase rooms here already, or did we just stop in and then head out? I don't know if we had a room.
You had stayed the night, so yeah, you
Okay.
did have rooms, yeah.
Okay. There's a matter I'd like to discuss with you further, but not around so many prying eyes. Perhaps when we retire for the night, we could have a quick word, JD?
Yeah, that's why I've been talking in half answers and responses. And then I tell Venus he seems to make money on intelligence and information.
Yes, well,
And
you
what
know.
we need to discuss is really none of his business.
No, of course, and he seems like a smart individual, and
You're speaking in front of him, right?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Looking, right at him while I'm kind of
Look,
talking
you know,
at the side of
you
my
know
house.
I'm right
Talking
here,
about
right? You
He seems like an intelligent man, and I'm
can
sure
tell
he.
me. I would not tell anyone.
I'm sure he understands that if anything we're saying at this table now gets out, that we'll know it's from him, and well, we'll just have to find him and kill him, then, won't we?
pretty good at that.
I do like my life. I would not tell anyone.
Oh, that being said, his sled, his animals, we didn't bring those back.
Yes. So will I be compensated for those, or
That is true. Tell you what, how far away was the entrance from the town?
it was within the day? So I would say,
You said half a day travel north of
Yeah.
town.
Okay.
so like between 8 and 12 hour travel, probably. So.
All right, what time is it right now?
Let's see. You would have left early. So it's probably getting into the evening hours at this point. I would say not too late, but I'd say around 6 p.m. ish.
Perfect. I'm gonna look around the room. Is there anyone that seems an adventuring type here, or is it mostly just townspeople?
It's mostly just townspeople. You would see some, workers that are exposed to this extreme, climate. So they
Mhm.
look a little tougher than
Well-
your normal, townspeople.
I'm gonna kind of look up and give a sharp whistle. Say, everyone listen up. There's a sled, some animals, 8 hours north of town. First person to find it and bring it back here gets 50 gold.
You see a couple guys look around at each other, and then they just race each other for the door. And
I'll turn to tell Venus and say, you'll get your sled back.
You are a smart one. I hope
Also,
we have dealings again sometime.
I hope you have 50 gold as well, because we're leaving in the morning. I hand him a bag of 50 gold and laugh. Just wanted to see you sweat.
Again, I do like you, and I do hope we have dealings again.
Something tells me we will.
Is Sequarian kind of just grinning awkwardly? He's just downing the ale. All right, so we'll just cut a little bit forward when it's getting into the evening, and you would probably find yourself alone with JD as people have left the inn there and went home. So whether you go up to a room or you just kind of hang out downstairs where there's only like the owner of the inn down there kind of cleaning up behind the bar.
Yeah, let's JD, why don't we head upstairs?
That works for me.
Go upstairs and now I can't remember. Did I relay the information on those notes to you when I found them, or had I not yet?
You read part of it out loud. You gave a brief synopsis of what the page said.
Okay. JD, listen, the notes that we found in Jarlin's lair, they've been weighing heavily on my mind. I don't know what he might have found. I don't know what he might be looking for. But I know it can't be good. It says here that he has discovered the existence of... It's very broken up. His handwriting's hard to read. It's him, but not him. And it's not here. There's something out there that he has discovered, or that someone has discovered, but it's crossed over. I don't know what that means, but something akin to a vampire lord has crossed over something. This is not a lot to go on, but whatever these vampires are planning, I don't like it. Now, our benefactor, our whole purpose is to find and destroy these vampires, to fight against them. If your travels ever bring you into close contact with vampires, with the undead, with the unnatural, with the supernatural, I would ask that you seek out any and all information you can. Anything could be important, no matter how small. And then you find a way to contact us and let us know. The more knowledge we have, the better chance we stand against these beasts.
Well, I mean, like I told you when y'all were in our home, as I came out of the room and y'all killed those two vampires, that's not the first time I've seen them. They've attacked my group before. There was a creature that seemed to attack a party member at one point while we were on the road, that was like a human, but was more like a zombie, or he wasn't acting right. And we came across one of those, and he approached a party member of my team, and that member killed him, cut his head off. So I've dealt with this twice now, 3 times once I met y'all.
Interesting.
So it seems like they're revolving around my team, which is kind of why I feel like I need to get back to them.
Yes, it would seem. That is strange. That's the creature that you speak of, that you encountered, is human but not a zombie. I mean, we've encountered zombies, we've encountered skeletons, we've encountered all manner of undead. Was it something like that?
No, it seemed more like a mindless human. Like he had no control over his actions.
Perhaps he was under some sort of spell. It's not something we've encountered before. That is troubling. There is still much in this world that we don't understand, and that is the terrifying prospect, isn't it? That's why any knowledge that you come across can be quite literally life or death. I mean, you saw what happened to our companion there. You saw what he became.
Yeah, and I know what the lady told us in the flame.
Indeed. Do you have any means of sending a message quickly across great distances?
I myself do not. was a military man. My job has always been to infiltrate and remove any targets or issues that opposed what I was a part of.
Right,
I've
of
never
course.
really had the ability to send magically anything.
Of course. Hmm. Very well. Do you perhaps have a small personal item, a trinket, something that has some sort of connection to you? I might be able to use it to focus my own divine energies to find you, or even to teleport directly toward to you, should the need arise.
At which point she sees JD reach into an ammo pouch and pull out a bullet. And on the bullet, he etches his initials. And he hands it to her and he says, I make my own rounds.
This will do. Well then, JD, single barrel. In the morning, we'll send you back. And God's willing, I'll never have to see you again.
We both know that's probably not going to be what happens.
Unfortunately,
Especially with
we
what
do.
we've encountered here.
Yeah.
And with that, he pulls the amulet off and hands it to her.
Take
Kind
it.
of gives a half-hearted smile. I'll miss that just a little bit.
I'll take it and put it in a pouch, and then retire to my bedroom.
As he takes off the amulet, JD, you feel just almost exhaustion just wash over you. It's just, you've been doing things that your body really shouldn't have been doing, and you just kind of fall over on the bed and just pass out right there.
As I go to fall over after, she leaves, like I try to hold myself up just enough until she walks out, and I'm like, man, I made that round in the flask a lot harder than I thought. And then just fall over.
All right, so from there, we'll kind of leave Icewind Dale, the tundra behind, and travel south again back to Daggerford, where we.
If you have something, can you check your DM real fast?
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, my camera is frozen. Would you look at that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can, yeah. We'll
Okay.
just it just doesn't have to be done, I guess, in the moment, live, right? So,
Yeah, it's
they
fine.
can be just behind the scenes there. So traveling back to Daggerford, we've got the original party. Well, we'll say part of the original party. Walking out of the keep there in Daggerford after the long night of the Golden Dragon distraction and trying to find out if the Duke was actually possessed by demons. Turns out that he's not really possessed by demons, but maybe the devil's in him a little bit, so just on the weekends. So the guards took away Raz and his comrades, and you guys are walking out the front. There is guards everywhere, and random workers at the keep, just cleaning up just the mess that this dragon has made. Nobody seems to be injured, but there is a mess. So they're trying to clean up everything. And then as you guys start to walk down the stairs, you just see in the distance an outline of just someone standing at the gate. It's just shadowed and you can't really see. It looks like from where you're standing, it looks like maybe a cowboy hat is on the head of this person, and they just kind of got a wide stance, and you see them quickly kind of turn and walk away outside the gate. So, where do you guys want to go?
Exar kind of looks to the group and says, you all saw that, right?
Yeah, that was weird.
We're following that, right?
Well, I mean, do you think that whatever that was with the dragon and the dwarves?
It seems a strange coincidence, if not.
I mean, definitely looked like that person was spying on us.
We need to decide now if we're following. And I just go into cat form and kind of look over at Exire.
And I just nod my head and point.
So the courtyard is rather long, and if you guys are starting for the gate, the person's gonna have pretty good head start on you. Just,
I mean, did the person, like, when we looked at them, did they seem like when they saw us seeing them, that's when they turned away, or did they seem like they didn't really care that we saw them?
It's hard to tell because when you guys came out, it was just a shadowy outline. I'll let a couple of you roll perception. Probably whoever would have came out first, you roll perception to see if you notice anything else about the.
I was gonna say it wouldn't have been Galen because he'd have been having the conversation with the count on making sure the team was still in the clear.
I could have gone out. Siltorus could have gone out first if that's what y'all want.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been Exire. Exire was busy inspecting the Count's collection in his cabinet there. Oh, very nice craftsmanship on this leather.
So I guess Brugwin and Siltorus then?
Sure, yeah, you guys go ahead and roll. Just to throw this out there, I've been watching a lot of different things, and this 2 rolls is like a theme that you'll probably see from me. Now, still I'll have times where everybody rolls perception to see what they see, but on any given like situation, I'll probably limit it down to 2 people making a roll, or 1 person assisting the other one and giving that other person advantage or something like that.
25.
I've noticed it a lot on Critical Role, and I really like it, actually. So I'm like, I'm going to steal that. So 25 and a 21. Okay, so, I mean, you still can't see any features. The way you're facing here would be... The figure's just shadowed where he was at. But you see... From those rolls, you feel like it was you walking out that triggered the person to walk away. Like they walked away with purpose. Still, it is just a hunch. So.
Well, if I'm in cat form, I would nudge Exire like I'm trying to get him to climb on top.
I'll climb on top.
Okay.
Then I would take off at full speed.
Okay. So you take off at full speed, leaving the rest of the party kind of behind. Is everybody else following? How fast is the cat?
I would assume I'm tiger, not lion. So 40 feet in a basic turn, so 80 feet dashed.
So it's only slightly faster than everybody else.
Yeah. If I'd have gone lion, I'd have gotten 100 feet dashed.
So as you reach the gate and you kind of spin around, the two of you roll a perception check. Oh, we have a new player. Hi, Sally. You're going to be playing Clandis's character. Hopefully you don't get him killed or anything. She doesn't know how to unmute it. I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know.
He's got it muted in Zoom, so on the screen, the microphone in the bottom left corner.
She's been busted.
I rolled a natural 1 on my perception check.
Who
Nice.
was supposed to roll my?
I think whoever jumped on his back, so it was Exire.
Exire.
So Exire jumped on
yeah.
your back.
Yes.
So the two of you get to the gate first. And
Hello, he muted me.
What's up?
Nothing. He won't let me talk. He's a Debbie Downer.
That's how Clandis is. Never the life of the party.
So mean.
I know. Oh, he rolled a 3.
A 3? Oh yeah. That's better than he usually rolls, right? So
Not wrong.
Not wrong.
What
What'd
did
you
you
roll,
roll,
Exire?
Exire?
I rolled a 18.
18. So as you reach the gate and you guys both turn, the individual is nowhere to be seen. There are people about, a mixture of gnomes and humans, elves, half elves, some dwarfs.
Did we see which direction the figure went?
You did.
Like when
From
he
your
walked away?
perception, when you're looking at the gate, he went
Mhm.
right, which would have been his left.
Can I kind of nudge Sotoris to the
Yep, you
Right.
can kind of spur him with your feet there.
yeah?
I turn and take off.
Okay. All right, so you are now running down the street on a, what is it, a tiger?
Tiger with giant
On a
antlers.
tiger.
Yep.
And people are screaming and running out of the way. There's chaos in the street.
Cool. You're smiling and waving at people.
Chaos.
Hello. Hello. Good morning.
People are just like,
I guess
"Oh,
the
it's a
rest of us are following them, right?
Oh, he's very nice. Don't worry. He doesn't bite.
tiger." So you all, by the time they start going down the street, you guys hit the gate and turn around and look, and there is just people screaming and running in all different directions.
I can't communicate, but I can hear him and understand. So I hear him say he doesn't bite, and I try to smile, which probably just makes it worse. 'Cause I'm just showing my pain.
So
Well, Prugwin, I guess we need to figure out where they're going, huh?
So
Yeah.
the tiger doesn't have a scent to follow, and you guys don't readily have a description of the person. So what are you looking for exactly? A cowboy hat?
Yep.
Yeah, that would be what I would be looking for.
Just anyone in a cowboy hat is now a suspect.
Okay. All right. Roll me one more perception check with disadvantage because there is people screaming and running everywhere.
Great. That's a 13.
Okay.
You took away a natural 20.
Oh,
But 22 still.
22. You think you see something and you run over to like a side alley and look, and it ends up being like a guy who's just huddled in the corner wearing a different type of hat. This was going to be a very difficult roll. So
I smile back.
that natural 20 would have got it, but
I smile at the guy
just
in cat form.
fangs.
I just kind of give him a little half wave from on top. Hello.
He's just next to a garbage can, just huddled up in a fetal position. Just
Hello. Lovely morning. You haven't seen anyone in a cowboy hat run by, have you?
He like knocks over the garbage can and runs down the
I'll
alley.
take that as a no.
Oh. By this time, the party is catching up to you, and a few guards actually. So
I turn around smiling at the guards.
Are you still in
well,
your...
the party gets to you first.
Oh. Yeah, I'm still in cat form because you're still riding me.
I hop off.
I shift back then.
You see the guards they're talking to people and looking around, and they're just kind of, they don't really know who they're looking for because people don't have really good descriptions. They just saw a tiger, so they're looking for a tiger. They just walk by you and look. One of them, you think might recognize you from the castle and just kind of gives you this sideways look as he's going past.
Just smile.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you? Okay then. Nice talking.
Well, that has turned into an interesting morning. Half
Are the
the town
guards-
is scared.
Are the guards just staring at me as I'm asking them how they're doing? And
They're just looking at you as they're going by. Most of the other ones are just kind of distracted, kind of looking around with their kind of weapons out and, moving on down the street. They're not really paying attention to you.
well,
You asking their day.
bye guys. Have a great day.
So, did y'all get any sight of what the heck you were racing off through the streets after?
A man in a cowboy hat. I never trust a man in a cowboy hat.
I don't really know what a cowboy hat is.
The hat that a cowboy wears, Sotoris.
I've seen a lot of weird creations, but never a half cow, half boy.
You'll have to. We'll put it on the bucket list.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Yes, it would.
Are we going to go get some sleep now?
That's probably a good idea. Everything's cleared up with the Duke now, right? We don't need
Yeah.
to.
He made sure to tell me that we're clear. We can stay in town. Especially since the dwarves are in custody because of the crap they pulled. So
Yeah,
we should be
indeed.
fine to do whatever we need to do in town.
Fantastic. Well, I think what we need to do in town is, as our friend Sotora said here, go get some sleep. It's very early in the morning right now. We've had a long night.
We haven't slept yet.
Well, there is also that.
So you guys make your way back to the southern part of town.
Is there any,
Which-
as we're walking back, are there any like delicious smells of breakfast meats coming
Oh,
from any
yes.
taverns? All right, I want to
Yes,
find the
several.
most delicious smelling one, and that's where I want to stop and buy breakfast meats for everyone.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, there's plenty. It's early in the morning and business is going on everywhere. So yeah, very easily
is
find
there-
this.
Is there like is there perhaps some type of tofu meat or seitan meat that I can get for? So Taurus, you eat meat?
I would
Have
say
I seen you
so.
eat meat?
This is a larger city, so yes. You could
Uh,
if you wanted to.
So
Okay,
Taurus does eat meat though.
Okay.
It's natural.
Okay, never mind then.
Part of the world.
I couldn't remember if you ate meat or not.
I almost envision it like the cartoons, like we're walking to find the inn, and then all of a sudden the smell hits, and we almost levitate and float to the
Yes.
just following the.
Yes. Delicious. I went to buy just a giant like rack of bacon.
Okay. So, meat for the entire party would probably run you around 5 silver or something like that,
Perfect.
depending on if you bought a lot of meat.
I bought a lot of meat.
Yeah. Trying to go through my notes here. All right, so you guys pick up your breakfast and head back. Continue heading south, the southern part of the city. And I was trying to find the name of the inn that you guys were staying at.
As we're walking, I just want to kind of turn to the party just in general. Say, there was a dragon, right? We did.
That was
That was a dragon.
Why was the gold dragon helping them with that?
Yeah, that escalated quickly. Yeah. Yeah, we were at the Vanderhobb's Bat. By the Scarlet Brothel.
Scarlet Brothel I have. I didn't have a Vanderhoff.
Yep, Vanderhobb's Bat.
So it was a 2-story tavern that was a barracks to start with.
Yep.
Yeah, I moved my notes around and I think I misplaced this one particular note.
Always keep notes, Chad, if you're a player. That way the DM isn't the only one that knows everything.
Yeah. Sometimes the DM has issues too, so. All right, and the lady who ran it, that's on that same page, which I may be able to find now.
Miley was her name.
Miley Cyrus, okay. Miley.
Yep.
Yep.
Hannah Montana.
You get the best of both worlds.
That's right.
Okay. All right, so you show back up. It takes you a good probably like 30 minutes or more to walk from the northern end of town to the southern end of town. You get to the inn. You go in. The inn is just, filled full of people getting breakfast and stuff like that, because it doubles as a restaurant as well. Miley sees you, and as you guys are just kind of making your way to the stairs to go to your room, she runs over and says, "What happened?"
What do you mean?
She looks around, leans in, says, "You had a meeting here, and you left with more people than you came back with."
Yes. Oh, yeah. They were staying at another tavern over at the the Smiling Dragon. They went back there.
Okay. Roll a deception check.
They were staying at the Smiling Dragon, though.
Yeah.
All right. Oh gosh, not great. 17.
17. Okay, let's roll against you. Let's see. Okay, so things went well then.
What everything we set out to accomplish has been accomplished.
Good. Well, don't worry about your rooms. Any additional charges taken care of. When you wake up, I'll have you some food.
We appreciate that very much.
She turns and goes back over to tend to the customers. So you guys going to bed?
Yes.
Sleepy time?
Sleep,
Sleepy
please. I need to sleep.
Sleepy time. So as you guys you make your way to your rooms, Siltoris, you get as you sit down on your bed, You hear a voice in your head. It says, Sartorius, this is your father. Your mother has fallen ill. We need you to come home.
I don't even finish the reply. I just start packing and.
Okay. At this point, everybody else is in the rooms, so if you left, you know, they wouldn't know at this point. So
Yeah, I would go to Exire's room.
Okay.
And just
Yes.
Exire, and I need to talk to you.
Yes. Come in. Of course.
I have to leave the group for a little while.
What happened?
My mother has fallen ill. I don't know much. My father just sent word. I need to go be by her side.
Do you need us to come with you?
I do not think so. My people are not fond of outsiders. Also, you have your own mission to accomplish.
Yes, but I mean, you've been together for so long. I can't imagine adventuring without you. Your problems are important. If there's anything we can do, please let us know.
I have ways of getting in touch, but my people, especially with everything that's happened, they're not very welcoming to those outside of the tribe right now.
I can understand that. I regret that you have to part ways with it. There's still so much that we haven't had a chance to talk about, but hopefully this is just goodbye for now and not goodbye forever.
So Taurus just kind of shakes his head. His mind's in other areas. He picks up his like little luggage that he's got there and just starts walking down the hall.
Take care of yourself.
You too, my friend. Melora be with you.
Wouldn't that be a sight?
And he's walking.
Can I close my door, lock it, and then if I draw my scimitar, just kind of sit, kneel on the ground, sit on my knees, sit back on my feet, put the scimitar down on the ground in front of me, just kind of run my hand along the length of the blade, get down, grab the hilt, and just think of the name of that imp that got away. Tegan. Do I get anything from anything? I guess. Do I get any? Do I feel anything? Do I sense anything about if I know the name of the imp?
It's like you sense a hunger from the blade.
Mm-hmm.
Just a generalized hunger that you feel anytime you hold it.
Okay.
But as you think of the name Tegan, it doesn't feel like it sparks any interest. Usually, if something tends to be of interest, you feel like a little spike of power, like a jolt of electricity through you.
Kind of look at the sword and say, Inferno blood's not your thing, huh? Put it back in its sheath, and take out my swords, take out my armor, put them down.
Okay.
Crawl in bed.
After I walk away from him and he kind of goes into his room and does his own thing, I remember something and I go to Prugwin's door and I knock on it.
Okay. Knock.
Program kind of. He opens the door, kind of groggy. Yes.
Regrettably, I must return to my family, but I have something that I don't know that I can give Exire, but it needs to stay with you.
With me?
For now. It needs to be with the group. Y'all still need to find out more about it. And I take the bag of holding off of my side. And I'm gonna have to give you the bag too. But inside there's the gem that killed Turk. The stone. I saw madness in Exire's eyes when he looked at it. Don't trust him with it. But it does still need to be researched. And I hold out the bag for Prugwin.
Program kind of looks at the bag wide-eyed and looks back up and looks at the bag and then reluctantly takes it.
It's been fun, brother. But I will return when I have time.
Family is important. I know this. Be safe.
You as well. Then I actually leave the inn. And I start my journey home.
Okay. So as you head down the stairs, just kind of saddened by what you're going home to and what you're leaving behind here. You kind of look across the room and you see heading towards the door is a lark.
Thought I was already gone. Sorry.
Too, me and Josh were talking back and forth on whether he was still here or not.
Yeah, sorry. I thought that's why I haven't been saying anything. I thought I just snuck off in the middle of the night.
You technically are.
That's
It's the middle of the day, but still,
I thought I snuck out like last night. I guess I don't know. Sorry.
A lark.
I nod. Are you leaving as well?
Unfortunately, I am. My mother's fallen ill. I need to go with my family.
I go over and put my hand on his shoulder. How tall are you?
Like almost 8 foot.
Okay, I go up and kind of reach up to your shoulder, then, and I bow my head and I say a quick prayer to my God, and I look up and I say blessings of healing on your family.
Thank you, Lark. I hope that black sword treats you well and you find the answers you're looking for.
I think I need to keep forging my own path. I think it's been good getting to know everyone here, but I think my path is different than yours.
Be safe.
Travels, friend.
As to you, the Lord be with you. And
Lorik just ducks out into the night or day, whatever. Whatever.
It's actually morning, but yeah. So, but everybody's asleep in your party, so it's like
Yeah.
sneaking out in the night.
Yeah, sorry, I would have been more involved. I thought I was already gone. So sorry about that. Yeah, Buck sent me a DM, and I was like, "Yeah, Lark's already gone, dude. I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Whoopsie. Sorry."
All right. So, you two both exit, and the party
And then
is
I turn
sleeping,
evil,
right?
And I
Yeah,
go back
so-
in and I murder the entire party.
Exactly.
Oh, wait,
Yes.
sorry.
He was the big bad all along.
No.
I was actually a paladin of Agminos.
Yes.
Yes, the best type. All right, so
What you guys don't know is that voice of my sword is Akminos.
What you guys don't know is that I am Agminos.
Oh, what?
No.
Holy
that
shit.
is that is
Minos'
true.
Avatar. Damn it.
I
Yeah,
think
that is true.
Agminos would have some more evil job than a sysadmin, though. I'm just gonna throw that out.
He reads everyone's email.
Okay. Fair enough.
You know what I need? I need like music to play when you guys take a long rest, just like on Final Fantasy when you go to the inn.
I was thinking more like Valheim with some random "You dream of sheep running across the plains" or something like that.
Yeah. As you're sleeping, you see eyes watching you from the clouds.
Dream of the Raven. Of the
Dream of the
Raven
Raven.
Wait.
All right, so let's see. I need to roll something. All right, so I want, let's see, Exire and Prugwin. Just roll me a d20.
Okay.
Okay. That's a natural one.
Ooh,
I got a 3.
3. We have a winner with 3. So, Prugwin, right at the end of your long rest, you start to wake back up. It is, mid-afternoon, just, around maybe 2 or 3 or something like that. You wake up and you wake up to the sound of your door just being kind of like beat on, just actually, and then all of a sudden you kind of just. Did you lock your door, Prugwin?
I would think you would have locked it. Yeah.
Okay, you just hear that pounding, and then something like hitting the door, just kind of, and then you hear a couple steps back, and you hear like a step forward, and just the door go, just break open as somebody's just kicked the door. And
Who's there?
You kind of sit up, and you see Harrison standing there. He's just breathing hard. He looks around and he goes in the room and closes the door. He closes the door, but it kind of opens back up because he
Closes
kicked
what's
like
left
the
of the
lock
door.
off. Yeah, he didn't kick it off its hinges, but he kicked the lock. The lock is completely broken. Now, the rest of the party would have probably heard something and be stirring at this point. So that would be Exire and Huck.
Yeah, I'd wake
Galen.
up and
And
Wake up and-
that's it.
I-
Exire and Huck at this point. We're down to
I was
3
like,
people.
Galen's still with them.
Galen. I'm sorry, Galen. Yes. So
Or at least
we're down to 4 people.
or at least wake up and poke my head out in the hallway and see if I see anything.
Okay.
Galen opens the door with an arrow knocked in his bow and stands out into the hallway.
So you guys can roll perception to see if you notice the door.
14.
Huck rolls a 16 plus some more.
I mean,
Okay,
it's
a drink.
18 total with my pluses.
Thanks for reminding me to drink there.
So I got an 18.
18. Okay, very good, very good. So you guys can easily see that the Progman's door is not closing properly, and it looks like it's broke right at where the doorknob would be.
Make eye contact with Galen and kind of
I,
pull my
I,
scimitar out. And
I send Exire a message. Hey, what the fuck just broke that door?
let's go find out. Draw my scimitars and start walking down the hallway. Just kind of come up next to the door and
Okay.
try to peer around.
You hear a deep voice from inside the room. Can't hear exactly what's being said, but just a lower tone voice.
I want to round the corner and try to, if I see anything, I want to try to knock it prone.
Okay, so you're just going in the door?
Yeah, I'm just going to come around the corner and just tackle forward whatever entity I see there that broke this door down.
Okay, so you push the door open and you see this large, hulking man standing there, right? With like hood over his head, and like cloak wrapped around him, and you don't immediately recognize, so you try to tackle, so make me an athletics check.
Oh, I'm not a strong boy. 13.
Yeah, so you grab a hold of him, and he just kind of puts his elbow right into your chest and just kind of ducks down a little bit and flips you over him with his shoulder, and you kind of hit the wall sideways, fall to the floor, like you crash down on like the dresser and roll off into the floor. At that point, his hood kind of jostles back, and I would think that Galen and Huck kind of come around the door there at that point.
Has Galen seen him before? Because I didn't join them till after they left Baldur's Gate.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So I have my arrow draw.
Okay.
At full draw. And
You
I'm
immediately,
like,
you don't see any weapons. You just see...
y'all know him? Do any of y'all know him?
Do we recognize him now?
Yes,
we
yes.
there?
As you look up, you see... No, you guys are not there. As you look up, you see Harrison look down at you and say, "You never were a strong one."
I'm looking at him and go, "Oh."
He reaches down, kind of grabs you by the forearm, and just picks you up with one arm, put it back under your feet.
Just the person I want to see this morning.
As Galen sees that, he'll let the tension go on his bowstring and remove his arrow.
Sorry.
And shoot it.
Were we not moving fast enough for you? Did you come to check on us?
He kind of moves over, kind of pushes Galen out of the way a little bit, and looks out in the hallway, and kind of tries to pull you guys into the room, and
We haven't
shuts
heard
the
any
door.
We found no information yet about the general, but we found a good deal about some demons and chain devils and something about a god of chaos.
And weird
Yeah.
dealings that the gnome Duke's got going on.
I
I
don't think
figured,
those are
I
more
figured you
demons
guys
of
would
the-
get distracted, but it's not the point.
I appreciate the void of
transpired.
confidence.
Things have transpired, and your mission has got much more serious at this point.
More serious than Nicholas Buckley.
You guys need to come with me. I have a camp just outside of town. We can talk there.
Well, all right then.
Who has the orb? The one to message the guild. And Hook says, I have it. He kind of pulls it out of a pack and hands. He kind of reaches it out. And Harrison grabs it and looks around and says, "It can't be destroyed." And he kind of looks around and pulls the dresser out and kind of kicks a hole in the wall at the bottom and kind of just drops it into there and shoves the dresser back in place.
Could we have not
What?
just put it in a bag of holding and make it go away?
Yeah, Harrison, what's...
Maybe, but there's no time.
Lead the way to the camp then. The sooner I
Pulls this-
find out why the hell you just kicked a hole in Miley's wall, the better. She's gonna have your head.
He's trying to be kind of not noticeable. He pulls the hood back up, but he is just like a bear of a man, and he kind of leads you guys out. And as he leads you out in the hallway, he looks both ways and kind of just he clings to one wall as he's going, down the stairs, and very cautiously makes his way around the outside of the bar, and makes to the door. At that point, let's see.
But while that's happening, Galen looks at Exar and goes, "A man that big? What the hell is he scared of? I mean, I watched him launch you across the room."
To be fair, I'm not that strong.
But he seems very scared.
He does seem very scared. He yeah, I don't know. He was always kind of a dick. But so I'm getting some sort of perverse enjoyment out of this right now. So before I worry about why he's scared, I'm just gonna. Can I just absorb this until we get to the camp?
Okay,
This is nice for me right now.
I'll just follow then and keep watch from behind to make sure we're not being followed.
Perfect. Can I run over to Miley real fast? Or if something's happening right now, I just want to run over to Miley and say, yeah, here, hand her 10 gold and say, "I'm sorry, you'll understand when you see the room."
You can. You run over and drop off the gold, and she's like,
Have a great day. Thank you so much for everything. You've been a doll.
She just kind of looks at you, doesn't know what to say as you kind of run away. Harrison's already kind of made it out the door, and you guys trail in behind him. He goes out the south gate, and he's even kind of hunched over as he's walking. So he makes his way to the south gate with you guys in tow, goes out the south gate, and makes his way immediately, as soon as he can. When he gets down the road a little ways, he juts off into the wooded area down there. So he walks pretty good ways into the woods, making kind of twists and turns as he goes. And finally, you hear some voices up ahead as he slows his pace and kind of looks around, raises up and looks backwards, and then gestures you guys forward. As you approach, there's a small camp.
Can Galen check and see if we've been followed by anybody?
Sure. Yep.
Perception?
Yep. Perception checks are.
That is a 19.
19. All right, I sent you a message on that.
We have is there a campfire?
There probably would be a little campfire where you guys are cooking some food.
Yes,
Okay.
that's
do
your
I,
question. Yes.
do
Okay.
I hear them? Do we hear them coming?
I would think so. As stealthy as Harrison would like to be, he is not a rogue. So I would think
Okay.
that, generally
I-
speaking, you would hear him trudging along.
I would stand up and use Druidcraft to put out the campfire.
Okay. As you approach, there are 3 people, one of which has just extinguished the campfire that they had. You smell the food that they had been cooking, and it's still in the air. And
Then I would use Druidcraft to mask that smell and make it smell like a skunk.
If we hear them coming from far enough away, I would probably try to like run up a close tree and just have a high, like, be out of sight. But if we don't hear them till they're close enough, then that doesn't.
they're pretty
help.
close, but you could still make an attempt to run up the tree. If you're trying to do it stealthily, you just roll a stealth check.
Yeah. I'm trying to get out of sight from anybody that might be coming up. It's not great, but I have a decent stealth. 17.
17. Has anybody got a passive perception of 17 or higher?
Nope.
No, Galen does
Okay.
not.
Alright, so I think you're pretty much up the tree. Your party members probably saw you at the camp, but the other people did not. All right, so as you guys approach, you see what looks like a... I don't know, how tall is Morwen?
Just
What's he
under
look
6
like?
feet. Just
Okay.
under 6 feet. Copper skin. Actually 5'9", sorry. Copper skin. Dark brown hair. Looks about, to human eyes, he would look like he's in his mid-20s. You know,
Are you? What kind of race are you?
wood elf.
Wood elf. Okay.
Yeah, so darker, darker hued skin.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was copper skin, like wood elf copper skin, or copper skin,
Yeah.
like dragonborn copper skin.
No, like wood elf, like a really, really deep,
I was
deep
going to say,
tan. Yeah.
Galen's a sun elf, so when he said copper, I was like, oh,
Sunil. All right, so you see this gentleman standing there, and you hear the clanking of armor as the other gentleman stands up. And Clandis, you want to describe Sir Eldritch von Battenhouse?
Battenhouse stands approximately 6'3", 200 pounds, in full plate mail regalia, longsword and shield, ready to take on whatever dishonorable foe approaches us in the dark, even though his party members are apparently cowards that like to run and hide.
Or we have blonde hair, blue eyes. I mean, what
He
we're working
is
with here.
black hair, black shoulder length hair, brown eyes.
Oh, nice.
To be fair, it's like noon.
It's like noon.
And I'm standing right beside you.
All right, and the other person ran up the tree, so you don't actually see him at the moment. So,
let's see. Oh, I rolled an 18, 22 perception, so I would probably figure it was Harrison.
well, first roll an acrobatics check just as you run up the tree very quickly, just to make sure you don't fall out of the tree.
That's a 23.
23, yeah. So easily you make your way to the tree, and you see the party members approach, but they don't really take notice of you at the moment.
Yeah. When I realize it's Harrison, I do like a flip out of the tree and just kind of land next to Morwen.
Okay.
And, very...
Morwen rolls his eyes dramatically at this. Just like shakes his head, and then snaps his fingers and relights the campfire.
And for Yarman, he's like 6'1", real lean, like 170, maybe 180. but real baggy like pants that you would think of on like Malnox at work, with a loose robe and a nice green braided belt keeping the robe together, with no shirt on underneath, so you just see the bare skin kind of poking out.
So,
Yeah, I'm wearing studded leather armor as well, by the way. So,
okay.
and nothing
Alright.
else. No pants. Just
Yes. Studded leather armor and nothing else.
So as you guys approach, they've kind of got makeshift camp, with like a little tent set up and maybe some logs pulled over to sit on and stuff like that. Possibly even druid crafted some seats out of
yeah.
nature.
Yeah. There's a small badger there that's been fetching our drinks for us and things like that.
Harrison pulls the hood back off his head. He's just sweating intensely. He takes the cloak off and throws it down. He's not wearing his normal like armor that you usually see him in, all decked out. He's just wearing kind of normal clothes, and he sits down a little ways away from the fire because he is very warm, and you see him just wiping the sweat off. All right, I promised the three of you I would tell you what you would be doing here. And he points over at the rest of the party as he's just out of breath, and he's just like, damn it, where is the rest of the party?
The rest of our party.
So Taurus, I mean, he's probably dead, right?
No, so Taurus had to attend to a family emergency, actually. Coincidentally, he left last night.
Oh, so Taurus left? He didn't even say goodbye.
You two were so close as well. And I look around and I say, and it seems that
I don't see Alaric either.
Yeah, it seems our holy man is gone as well.
All right, I don't even know who Alaric is.
You wouldn't. Oh, and then Turk.
Where's Turk?
Yeah. You
He died in a ruins.
Yeah.
Due to a trap.
He fell in battle. Yep.
And the short, angry one?
Short angry one.
The short, angry one actually headed back to Baldur's Gate to escort some villagers and said he was stopping by the guild hall to check in with you.
Damn it. All right, I'll look into that one then.
I haven't seen a short one.
And who is this? And he points at Galen.
Oh, hi.
I did not hire you. Who are you?
I have been helping your company for a couple weeks now.
Kind of looks around at the faces. It kind of lands on Exire.
I'm sitting there shaking my head like, makes sense.
Yeah, he's shaking his head up and down. I'm shaking my head like, this is not good.
I ran into them in the ruins where their friend Turk fell. And then I offered to come along with them to Daggerford.
He's a very agreeable person.
Very well. He's been trustworthy then.
Sure. I have no reason to not trust him.
Okay, we'll come back to this. Does he already know why you're here? What mission you're on?
Galen, did we tell you about the mission?
You told me that y'all were here looking for a general and that he needed to go back to Baldur's Gate.
All right.
Yep, we told him about the mission.
Okay. All right. Everybody sit down then. Doesn't matter.
Discretion is our top priority.
Doesn't matter. I didn't tell you to keep it a secret, so not holding that one against you.
Oh, there's a secret? I just know you're looking for a general.
There's always secrets.
Okay.
We don't get to know the secrets though, mostly Galen.
Oh, yeah. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
So, after you left Baldur's Gate, Ginny and I were the only ones in the guild.
Yeah, where is Ginny, by the way?
We'll get to that in a moment as well.
All right.
The guild hall was invaded is the only word I can think of. By Baldur's Gate. Military. So immediately I think that we've been betrayed. And he kind of looks over at Galen. By you know who sent you on this mission, but
How would I know?
he kind of glances over, not answering Galen. You can tell there's a lot of distrust here because he didn't kind of bring you into this. So, as he goes back to his story, these men were of a different caliber. Luckily, there was a back way, a secret way out of the guild hall that me and Ginny slipped out. At that point, I had to abandon the guild hall. There was no way for me to leave message for any of the other groups who may have been returning.
So you're saying that if JD came back, he would have encountered General you know who and the rest of the Baldur's Gate military occupying the guild hall.
I thought it was the person who'd sent you on this, but I think it is someone else at this point. The caliber of the men who breached into the guild hall, much different than the ones that showed up with that person that night.
This is very confusing. Can we just say General Lucia?
God dang it. Fine.
Did y'all just say
Yes.
that the short angry man's name is JD?
Yes. The short angry
Yes.
man has an initial name.
So JD. Okay.
Fine.
Do we know any
General-
of these people, by the way?
No. Well, no, probably not, actually. No. I don't think
So-
you're locals to Baldur's Gate or anything, so.
So yeah, the three of us are just kind of sitting there like we're watching a ping pong match. Just kind of.
You are.
I'm sitting there like I know everything that they're saying. Just yeah.
Mhm. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Fine. General Lucia, I don't think, betrayed us. It didn't look like her men. These men were of a different caliber.
Right. Interesting.
Anyway, at that point, me and Ginny had to abandon the guild hall. I left Ginny in Baldur's Gate to gather information.
Mm-hmm.
She has skills that you are unaware of.
Well, don't tell me about your personal life, Harrison.
Not my personal life, but I'm sure you'll find out about this all later. She'll probably
I'll
outlive
find
every
out
one of
about
us.
it. Every one of us. Wow.
I don't know what you're referring to, XR, at this point.
Just
Hold your tongue. Do not dare besmirch the good, honorable name of Jenny.
So yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
not
you know,
stand
you
for
know
this.
Ginny.
They would know
I think
Jenny,
he's talking
yes.
about relationships.
They would know Jenny, at least, yes.
So yeah, at this as Sir Eldridge is saying that, I would elbow him and like do the exaggerated eyebrows, like, yeah, you hear what he's saying. You better.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Big man. You know Jimmy.
Sir Eldrick von Battenhouse is
That's
my name.
A beautiful name.
You may call me Sir Eldrick.
Interesting name.
Yes.
Sir Eldrick.
Sir Eldick.
All right. I like this one. Sir Eldick.
At that, I raise my longsword.
Calm down.
Which-
There'll be
which
plenty
one?
of time for that later.
What's wrong? Is that not your name?
It's Sir Eldrick.
I'm sure Jenny would appreciate you upholding her honor, but believe me, the skill set she has is far beyond any of yours, so she can handle herself just fine.
Sir
Very
Eldrick,
well.
are you
At your order, Eris.
Sir Eldrick, are you a accomplished magic user?
I can invoke the magic of my god.
You know, I have a spell called Eldrick Blast. Any relation there? You have a spell named after you. It's impressive.
Keep talking, and you may not live this night.
I'm just impressed. I'm in the presence of a man who has a spell named after him. It's not every day you get this. Yes, you with the hand up.
Y'all saw me pull out a little like scroll, and then pulled it out and it started. How do you spell your name? I keep getting L Dick when I write it down, and how do you spell it?
I walk over and snatch the scroll out of his hand, and I scribble it down, and I hand it back to him.
Oh, that's not how the spell is spelled. Never mind. You're not the one I thought you were.
But I write it as Eldick.
I got it right. It's L Dick. See? And there, when you snatch
At
the
that,
scroll
when he looks at me, I do an unarmed strike.
at me.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I would think this would be a common thing at this point. Something that you're used to. All right, now make your attack.
That is a nat 20.
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit.
All right,
reals.
so what is your
It's
strength
there.
mod?
Well, shit, it's there. My strength
know,
mod.
Technically, this
I-
is kind of wasted on an unarmed strike, but still, it's still fun. Because there's no dice to
Well,
double.
My
but,
strength modifier is a +4.
So it's 5 points of damage. You don't even see
Yeah.
it coming. Just like a backhand, or are you just punching, or?
No, I full clench fist. Right, he has besmirched my honor, and he will pay.
So you said
What?
5 points of damage.
Yeah.
5 points, yeah.
When I get hit, I follow up with 3 unarmed strikes.
Okay, make your attack.
That is a 18 plus 7, 25.
That
Okay.
is.
That is a 19 plus 7, 26.
That is.
And a 12 plus 7, 19.
That one may not, maybe.
Hold on. Actually,
Are you wearing your shield right now, or is it down?
it would be down. Oh, I'll actually, when he hits me, I would like to cast shield.
Okay. But that counts for all 3. So if any of
Does it
those,
get
if
rid
it
of the
boosts you up
25
to,
and 26?
It will not get rid of a 25 and 26.
Okay. There you go.
So,
So pow pow, and then the third one, he turns around and his shield's on his back, and you hit the shield.
While this is happening, I turn to Gavin and say, I like these guys.
I mean, they're very lively.
that's 18 points of
They're
damage.
fighting each other.
Okay, at that point,
Out of the
I
blue.
need
This
you,
is great.
both of you, to roll an athletics or acrobatic check as Harrison jumps up off of his feet and tries to grab both of you by the neck.
Okay. athletics.
Exar,
Okay, that is a
that
dirty
big guy
20.
that you don't like.
Yeah.
Very aggressive.
Athletics check.
Yes, right? Can you understand why?
21
So-
acrobatics.
Okay,
So
both of you are grappled. He picks you up and is holding you one hand each.
So I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Do either of them know at this point that I'm a druid? Would they have seen me turn into anything yet?
We've seen you do
They
druid
probably
craft.
not turn into anything, but
But
they've
not-
seen
yeah.
you do spells and stuff, so they know you're
Okay.
a caster of
I
some
would think
type.
that you're a magic user.
Okay,
Yeah.
so as he is grappling them,
Hmm.
they would turn around and I would no longer be there, and a brown bear would be standing there in my in my place, and I would just saunter through the middle of them. Of course, I would run into Garrison at this point because I was just going to step in between them and
Yeah.
stop them from punching each other.
He sets one on each side of you. And says-
Exar, he could do the same thing Sotoris could do.
You guys
Yeah.
do that again, and I'll let the bear eat both of you.
Interesting.
As you wish, Harrison. I will stand down.
He looks over at
I
Yarn.
didn't. He hit me. I was just trying to make sure I had his name right.
This
It
elder
doesn't
guy's
matter.
kind of a prude.
Let's stop. We have serious things to deal with.
Yes, anger issues, yeah.
He
Of
sits
course,
back down.
yes. Such uncivilized.
Where was I? We've been betrayed
Terrible.
by someone, and the mission that you're on is that much more important. We have to find this missing general.
Mm-hmm.
He is the key to what is going on here, and why we're in the middle of this to begin with. I don't really know why I keep ended up in situations like this, but I brought you assistance. And he kind of holds his hand out and then kind of just drops it as he's kind of gesturing to the three to his left.
Well,
At
that's
this
nice
point-
because we lost our druid, and it seems that we have another one here.
Yeah, at this point, I'm sitting like a bear at a picnic table. I'm still in bear form, by the way. I'm just sitting on my back, on my ass, just kind of sitting there with just my paws kind of folded like this.
I wanna walk up to the bear.
Just watching the whole thing.
I wanna walk up to the bear and extend my hand to shake his big bear paw.
I would do that. Yeah.
I like
I'll-
this one.
Then I would turn back into me at that point. See, you guys have messed up. You have given McCall the ability to turn into a bear. So yeah.
So, Exar, do we tell him what we've learned?
To who?
You've
Tell Harrison what we've learned in town
About what?
about the general from the guild leader.
Hmm.
The one that the guild leader that doesn't like him.
Yeah. Hmm.
Now I understand why the guild leader doesn't like
Yeah,
him.
right. You would think. Harrison
Yes,
had a nice conversation the other day with a friend of yours.
I doubt that.
You don't have friends?
I don't have many.
All right. Well
I
then.
believe it. I mean,
Yeah.
Let me.
At that, you see a shocked look, a fake shock look run across my character's face, and then it goes away as quickly as it came.
I've got one on a different continent and one back in Baldur's Gate.
Well, now, come on. Now you're telling me that the Harrison Ketone doesn't have friends? Does he
I have
react at all when I say his
acquaintances.
last? Does he react at all when I say his last name?
No.
Okay, I say because I didn't think we knew that beforehand.
we didn't until Whistleheart told us.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we had a conversation with Chrysili.
Right.
She
Doing well, I hope.
yes, but it was strange when I mentioned your name. The mood changed a little bit. There's some tension there? Is information from her reputable?
I've never known her to be a liar. I've known her to be other things, but not a liar.
She seemed uncomfortable when we mentioned your name. Just odd.
She also says she doesn't like dealing with people from your guild.
She did
I
say
would
that.
think not. She holds a grudge.
Oh. What'd you do to her?
Grudge?
I don't think that's irrelevant to the mission that we're on.
Okay.
Right. Well, listen, we smoothed some things over for her with the Duke. In return, she said she would pass along any information she got about the general to us. Didn't seem like she had any specifics at the time. Maybe if you were to ask her, things might be different. Didn't feel like she was being 100% forthcoming with us. But then again, she doesn't know us very well and was possibly holding back some information as a bargaining chip for us to smooth out some information or smooth out some tensions with the Duke and get their guild some business again.
She did tell us that she'd pass on anything that she knew after we talked to the Duke and got him to okay putting orders through her guild. So
She did. And I turned to the three new people. Do any of you have the ability to send a message over long distances? I keep hearing about this spell, but I don't think I've met anyone that can do it yet.
I could just run.
I do
and
not
tell
have
them.
this ability.
I mean, you do look fast.
I can turn into a bear, but no, that's
You
about
can't
it.
talk. You're a bear.
No, I
Oh,
turn
you
back.
turned back.
I turned back. Yeah.
Oh, did you
I'm
turn
a
back?
bear.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we just had
Okay.
a
I'd
tiger
have
run
missed
through the
that.
streets this morning, so I don't think a bear running through the streets would be good. But Harrison, you seemed a little skittish going through the city earlier. Seems like you don't want to be out in public if you don't have to be. Maybe someone else could see if Priscilla could come out here and tell us what she knows. Unless the
I would-
general is of no consequence to you any longer.
No, the general is the missing piece to this puzzle. I will go see her myself.
You're set. Well,
If I can
I don't-
trust you all to not be at each other's throats while I'm gone.
I'm just
That's
sitting
your
there
order. I will
rewriting
not
over
attack
and over
another
again.
member of the party
Oh,
unless provoked.
Harrison, I have a question for you.
He shifts around, squares up to you. Yes.
How many times have you been to Daggerford?
I don't know. I don't keep track of such things.
Well, my reason for asking is because they keep mentioning a sheriff in this town. We haven't ran into him yet, but the Duke and the guild leader both mentioned him.
It's true they did.
I don't know of the sheriff. I know of the Duke, and
The Duke has issues.
I mean, I've met many of the guardsmen, but that was years ago. I've never known a sheriff.
I just didn't know because they keep mentioning a sheriff. We haven't seen him.
Odd. They mentioned this as in good terms, or
Well, the Duke said that the sheriff has been trying to handle business that the Duke didn't think was worth handling because it had to do with the guild, and then the guild said that the Duke is pissed off at the sheriff. So I don't know if that's a good thing to find the sheriff or not.
Us taking care of this for the Duke, this inconvenience for him. Just a simple missing persons case, nothing really. Just killed a couple of demons, stopped the Lord of Chaos from coming into existence into this realm on a
And
day's
lost
work
5
for
children.
us. Yeah, well, sacrifices are made in the war.
But that's not our fault.
No, it's not our fault. It's actually the Duke's fault for not contacting the guild sooner and holding a grudge and not coming to the guild with information instead hiring shady mercenaries. You know, that's why we need these adventuring guilds, Harrison. You do a good thing, you know. You fill a space in the world.
Yep.
Yep.
We do the God's work.
Yeah, yep, yep, definitely. Anyway, we smooth things over with the Duke. Seems like he likes Chrysili now. Maybe she's in a good mood if you go talk to her.
Maybe you've made an ally then with the Duke.
Ooh,
Come in handy.
maybe,
I mean,
yeah, maybe.
I mean, we're on good terms with the Duke.
Yeah. Definitely.
Anyway, I will go into town and speak with her. And then I hope to have all of you in one piece when I get back here.
Of course.
I shall do my best.
Be on guard.
Do you need anybody to go with you to watch your back? I mean, you were trying to sneak through town earlier.
You were. Galen's sneaky. He can shoot people with a bow
I am
from
pretty
very
sneaky.
far away.
Sure, Galen, you can come with me.
Okay. Exire,
What's up?
don't let them kill each other while we're gone.
Oh, can I let one of them kill one of them?
Only if Prugwin agrees to bring them back.
All right, deal. I'll talk to him.
All
Prugwin.
So Harrison gets up and puts his cloak on as you're talking to Prugwin.
Hey, Prugwin.
Yeah.
Galen said that it's okay if we let one of them kill them. Can you resurrect someone if they die?
Oh, I'll try.
Good enough for me, okay. That's all I ever ask is that you try. Don't worry, they'll be fine when you get back, Harrison. They'll be alive.
Stands up and
Ish.
puts his cloak on, pulls his hood up, and kind of gestures to Galen, and they walk off into the woods. As he starts to walk off, he stops and turns and says, "I've tried to make sure no one was following me, but just be on guard." And,
Unless they're invisible, I didn't see anybody guarding our flank as we came in.
some people won't be seen unless they want to be seen. So,
Oh.
So
I'll keep a sharp eye.
Just be on guard. And beyond that, there are things that could harm you that could be just, here, not actually after us. So just keep a watch for those as well.
Okay.
Okay. So him and Galen kind of walk off.
So I got your name, big man, sir. Sorry, Sir Eldritch. What about the other two of you? I don't know if I caught those. I'm Exire, and you are
Looking at me, or
just to both of you, gesturing to the two of you.
I would stand up and say, I'm Morwen. As you can tell, I turn into bears and other assorted wilderness folk from time to time.
Fantastic. We had a friend that did the same thing. Love that.
I'm Yarman.
Yarman.
And when you picked up that scroll, Josh,
Yeah.
if you'd have looked at it, it was a mixture of letters that didn't make sense and drawings to try to fit where the letters weren't.
I did. I just scribbled his name incorrectly on it and handed it back to you.
Yeah, it all incoherent. Just didn't make sense at all.
Well, where did Harrison pick you guys up? Do you all know each other? So Eldrick, Yarman, you guys are fighting like brothers. You have a past?
No,
I
he just
have
he
not
just
met
hit
him
me.
until recently,
Okay.
but he besmirched my honor, and I cannot stand for such things.
It's gonna be real hard traveling with someone if every time you get a little insulted, you punch someone in the face. Just saying.
Yeah, I was more than a little insulted. He
Okay,
said
okay.
dick in my name.
He did.
Oh,
say
I
it.
mean, it's in your name.
Yeah.
No.
In his defense, we had a friend named Siltoris that we called Clitoris. So
Hmm.
Also-
my name is Eldrick. Not Dick. There is an R in there.
When you slow it down, of course there is, but when you say it fast, there wasn't an R. And it's all about the speed at which you say it. When you say it fast, it's Eldick. When you say it slow, it's Eldrick.
Please don't make me go against
That's-
the orders of Harrison.
That's how words work. Weren't you ever schooled?
Not a lot.
Can I just call you Battenhouse?
That is fine, I guess. That is my family name. I would prefer Sir Eldrick, but whatever.
I mean, it would just cut down on the dick a lot, you know.
Did you
Whatever
ever get the
makes
bat
you
out of your
happy.
house?
Okay.
At that, I turn and walk away.
Morwen, was it? Where
At
did-
this point, I've walked back over and I'm tending the fire.
Go
So,
over
yeah.
and sit down next to him. Where did you come from?
I've traveled for many years, probably longer than most of you have been alive. Now, I point at Yarwin and say, well, maybe not him. He's like me. But these humans just come and go. They're here, then they're gone. Then another one's here, and they're gone. And then another one's here, and it's gone.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, definitely. I can imagine. Yeah, I'm only 35, so no, still have a lot of life ahead, but not nearly as long as you do. I envy you.
I lost people dear to me many years ago, and I've traveled ever since. And I pull out a dagger, and I say, "People were murdered." I don't pull out a dagger menacingly. I pull out. Whoa!
Is it rusty?
It is not rusty.
Oh,
It is a very shiny dagger that has a blood red ruby sitting in its hilt, and there's an inscription on the blade that I can't read.
Can
I don't-
I read it if I look at it, DM?
Or we haven't decided what's on it yet. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So no.
probably not. But
You don't get a good enough look at it, we'll say, for now.
Alright.
and
You take notice of it.
But yeah, I'm kind of holding the dagger, just kind of in my hand like this, and I say, I went into my what does Exire look like to me as far as his race?
I look like probably a half elf.
Okay.
And yeah, just paler skin, half elf, long black
Okay.
hair.
Say, my people don't sleep, and then I point at Yarwin one more time. I say he knows this. My people don't sleep. You would call it dreams, but we go into what we call a reverie every night instead of sleeping. I went into my reverie one night and I saw my village. I lived amongst the trees. We were caretakers of the forest. I saw my village being attacked, burned. When I came out of my reverie, it wasn't a vision, it was happening. So most of the people in my village were killed. This was many years ago. After I mourned and buried my dead, I searched, and the only thing I found was this dagger. They burned the forest. They burned many of the people. This dagger is all I have. So I decided that I was going to search for who did this. I've searched for years and I found nothing.
Kind of absentmindedly, as he's talking about this, reach back, just run a finger along my sword. Am I getting any spikes from looking at this dagger?
Not sure. We'll say not at the moment.
Okay.
We haven't quite fleshed out what the dagger says.
Okay.
While they're talking, Diz, I walk up to a tree and just start using it as one of those training posts.
Yeah.
And just punch. And then as they're getting close to the end of their conversation, I accidentally have a radiant sun bolt go off and
Okay.
like just blow a hole through the tree. Oh shit! I'm sorry. And I like start patting the tree.
He's a druid. You can't go busting holes in trees around him.
So, how
Didn't
much
mean to.
damage did you do to the tree? Just to see if you cut it completely down, or
I mean, it's only a D4 plus 5. I got a 9 max damage.
9. So you put a good dent in the tree here. It looks a little unstable currently.
Prepare for OSHA violation.
You hear, don't punch the trees. The trees don't hurt you. The trees give us all life.
I have to train somewhere.
Well, you were punching Shiny McShiny Pants over there.
And apparently that was not allowed. I was fine with it. Seemed like it would have been a good fight.
He looks like he's tough. He could probably take it.
Like I said, it seemed like it would have been a good fight.
Hear me out. What
How about
if
this? How about I turn into a tiger and I chase you through the forest?
Do I get to punch you?
No, I just get to chase you.
That doesn't seem like it would help me train.
Cardio. It's all about cardio.
that is true? Sir Eldrick, Yarman, hear me out. Harrison said not to hit each other, to try to kill each other. What if it was just a friendly, consensual sparring match? No weapons, just bare knuckles. I'm interested to see how it would have resolved. Our friend
That's what
Prugwin
we-
over here can, make sure that no one gets too hurt.
That's what we did before, and Harrison ordered us not to do that anymore.
No, you got mad and hit him. Getting mad and hitting someone is different from a consensual fight. He
I
ordered
don't
you.
know where this would.
He
Trying
also
to figure
ordered
out what consensual means.
That's what he was talking about with Jim. No, never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
So, I'm just saying I think it would be entertaining, and we don't have anything else to do right now.
All I know is you got the one good punch in on me. And you know what the monks always said. Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Deja vu. You won't have it happen again.
You see my character doing math in the air going, what?
I guess we could, since it's not to hurt one another. I don't think Harrison would mind.
Just a sparring match, just to keep the muscles limber.
I have, though, taken damage.
I have as well. You hit me, I hit you.
Okay. Well, then let us spar.
do we make like a ring?
Just come over here to this clearing.
I walk over to the clearing and I take my robe off to where I'm just wearing the pants and the belt.
Why do I just picture he's like over there like Bruce Lee?
Doing all the popping.
He's just winding up.
All right, so I take off my shield and longsword.
All right. So you guys start squaring up, or
Hold on one second. I'm getting a call. It won't be but 30 seconds, maybe.
I grab the amulet around my neck and I pray to my deity for an honorable fight.
all right? Since Kyle's got a quick phone call there, we could maybe take a quick break before we get into the boxing match. If anybody needs to run to the bathroom real quick or anything, it's a good
I'm back.
opportune time. Okay, we're gonna take a quick bathroom break, and then we'll come back to your sparring match here.
Okay.
Okay.
You know this is not a fair fight, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
A monk.
You're a monk.
A monk with no weapons versus a paladin with no weapon. Are we allowing spells?
Sure.
I have those
That's
too.
to you guys.
Yeah.
You're figuring this one out.
Yeah, he
So-
can smite you.
I guess Exar's the referee or something.
I just wanted to see someone fight. I'm bored.
He just want to see.
Exire's the ref and Prugwin is the medic on standby.
Exactly. Prugwin's there to take the salt and wave it under their nose. Come on, you're not done yet. Ice
Cut
the
above
face.
the eye. Cut
Exactly.
above the eye.
You have to be the voice of reason here.
Ice face.
Because we know Huck's not going to be the voice of reason.
No.
I think Huck's just sitting on a stump somewhere, just like confused.
Yeah.
Where are you? Where
Huck's
did
probably
Harrison go?
grumbling under his breath, like, why are they being so childish?
All right, I'm gonna go
Grumpy
to
old man.
the be right back screen, and we'll be right back.
Make this happen, Diz. We need this in our lives. Next
Yeah,
one
so-
shot.
We were just talking about a real estate driven campaign where the heroes buy dungeons, flip them, and either rent them or sell them to evil
Welcome to
bosses.
Magnolia Dungeons.
Yes.
There will be shiplap everywhere.
Yes, this dungeon is covered in shiplap.
Yes, please. I love it.
All right. So, we were just getting ready to beat the shit out of each other. So let's continue with that. So what's the rules, guys? You guys were just talking about if, or are you guys just gonna start swinging?
I'm gonna take my sword and I'm just gonna go into that clearing and use my sword to kind of draw out a big, rough square in the
And I'm
dirt
go-
or grass or whatever.
And I'm going to make this interesting for them. Right in the middle of whatever he draws out,
Hmm.
I'm going to cast Healing Spirit
Ooh.
and just center it right there. So whoever wants to run through that can get some heals back. And I think, how long does that last? Like,
I don't even think you have to run through it. You just have to be near it?
You have to be inside it by passing through or enter or
Oh.
start your turn on it.
yeah.
We did that in another campaign
Yeah,
that we were on, but that's the
and
only time
so-
I've ever seen it.
So as they, 1d6 healing. The spirit can heal a number of times equal to 1 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, which is 3. So it can heal 4 times.
Okay.
And it is the image of the bear that I was just a minute ago, just kind of sitting there with like its hands on.
Do you have a map ready for us, Diz? Just
Actually,
We gave you a break.
Let's see what magic I got here.
This is like
He's like, actually,
Diz pulls up a solid white map with like a purple square in the middle of it, and is like, here.
all right. So while he's doing that, then I'll walk into the middle, I guess, or I'll walk over to the square. All right, now we're gonna have a good, clean fight. The only rule is
Means that work?
perfect. Yeah, the only rule is there are no rules. Have at it. Oh wait, there's one rule. There's one rule. All right, we gotta see who goes. Who goes on which side. So I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 3.
5.
Perfect. I was hoping you'd say that, Sir Eldrick.
Between 1 and 3?
Yes.
2?
Oh, how did you guess it? You got it in one. All right. Do you want to be on the left side or the right side?
I shall be on the right side.
Perfect. Right. You're on the right. You're on the left. Go.
We got a hook. I'm just throwing people on the map here. Let's see. I think that's
That's
it,
everyone, right?
everyone?
Because
That's everyone.
Galen's with Harrison
Galen's
right now.
not there, right? So
Yeah, he's with Harrison.
Where's the no square?
Yeah, where's the square for us to?
I assume just that
Oh,
clearing in between
Yeah,
the
it would
trees.
be like right here probably, or,
Here,
or
yeah.
like right
Hey,
here.
One
Yeah.
of you
I mean,
guys
you
up
can just-
here.
All right, so or you could do it there where you had him and just don't go into the trees, and that's your square.
Yep, that's your square.
All right. Well, I meant the healing square, the healing area. Where's
Here,
it?
I'll put me like right here.
Here, I got you. I got you.
Oh, you
Okay.
got something?
Let's see.
Okay.
He is a prepared man.
Ooh, those are premium.
Do we want to roll initiative plan?
Premium.
If you
Sure.
put Yogi Bear there, I'm going.
What about Yogi Berra?
Got 19.
It is a bear who's sitting on its butt.
I
There
love
you
it.
go.
Can I
Alright,
be any more
initiative.
prepared?
That's amazing.
I got it 10.
10. So I'm first.
Yep. You're first. I have no sword, no shield, just my armor.
I have just my pants and belt.
All right, let's get some battle music here.
All right. Are you ready, Diz?
I'm ready. So, go ahead.
I'm gonna run forward 5, 10, 15. And as I
He ran through it. Does that count for the healing?
I think he has to end his turn.
It says passes through or starts turn on it.
Yeah, so he gets.
So he just got healed.
for
we'll let Josh roll that. I wanna
1 point of healing.
as I run to him,
So there's-
Diz.
So there's 3 more.
As I run to him,
Yeah.
I want to come off my feet and drop kick him with both feet. Just missile drop kick.
Okay, remember, we're gonna roll everything, unless you got like a dice cam where it shoots down and shows your dice. We're gonna roll
you're gonna roll
everything in
All right.
roll 20, right?
That's fine. /RD20.
Just good.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah, that is
Force
good.
SR space D20.
I don't think there's a way to full screen the map. You could
That
zoom
is-
in on it. I could zoom in a
Plus-
little bit better if you want.
That is +7 to hit.
So 21 to hit. That
21,
hits.
yeah. And that is 6 damage total. And then for flare, I'm gonna kit back up. Instead of just standing up, I'm gonna kit back up with the other half of my movement, and I'm gonna key point to flurry of blows. Pop pop. One in the stomach with the left, and then hopefully I topple him over, and then I pop him in the face as he. That is only a 14, so probably misses.
Yes, that misses.
That is a 23.
That hits.
And that is 9 damage.
At this
All right.
point, I yell, "Run to the bear!"
And then I yell, "The chair! Give him the chair!"
All right. So at this,
So are you marking that in D&D Beyond?
what, my damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, right now I'm marking it in D&D. I can
Gotcha,
do
I
it
see
in.
you. And I see
do
you.
it in the other one. Okay.
I currently have 41 of 45 if you need to know, Diz.
Well, on D&D Beyond it says 40 of 45. So
Oh,
You know what
it
I
hasn't
corrected.
updated. It hasn't updated. The one was the
Oh,
hill.
he healed for 1.
no, gotcha. It's updating clans. All right, go ahead.
All
Your
right.
turn.
So I will then attack him with the unarmed strike, since that's what we do.
Mhm.
Oh no. Oh yeah, that hits.
All right. And then I shall do the damage. So it's 5 damage.
5 damage. Yeah.
Uh-huh. And then I will run over.
You have no, you're just level 4, right? So you don't have a second attack yet.
No.
No.
So then
I only have it because of bonus action attacks.
You do.
I will run through the bear.
Technically, you can use a bonus action to do another attack. I mean, it would just be
then-
1 point of damage instead of
Or
you just don't get your
Divine Smite.
modifier.
I don't think he can divine smite. It's a weapon attack.
Get 3 back.
So
sir.
let's actually look
I
here.
don't know. Yeah,
See what
but
it actually says about it.
he's moved out of melee though, so I can hit him again, right?
He moved away from you, so you could use your reaction to do that. Go.
Keep going for
But
my
I will
bet.
also cast. I also want to use my bonus action.
25 to hit.
To cast Sanctuary.
From D&D Beyond, I'm seeing that yes, you can perform smites with unarmed attacks. They count as melee weapon attacks, but they are not melee weapons.
You can use an arm strike to punch. I usually have a certain website I go to and a bunch of DMs post there, and
I got you. Yeah.
What does Sanctuary do?
you can't hit him.
Sanctuary. Until any creature who
Yeah.
targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
That is 17 plus.
Yeah, so melee, so unarmed
19.
strikes are considered a melee weapon attack.
So that's 19 on the Wisdom saving throw, 25 on the reactionary attack with 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can use Divine Smite with your unarmed strike. If you so choose to.
Let's see. Well, I already used my bonus action to cast Sanctuary.
Right. I mean, on the first strike, you can.
You can use Divine Smite to bump the damage.
Yeah. I mean, the character would know this. It would just because the player didn't know it at the time.
Okay.
If you want to roll it, you can.
Trying to see where I have a spell.
Divine Smite's an ability. It won't show up in your
Fine,
spells.
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
It just eats a spell slot. It doesn't.
On your first page, clan with your attacks is at the bottom.
Your actions, yeah.
Dang.
Let's see. see what he has here.
He hit me with a 10.
Ten more damage. I mean, I
Yeah.
think both of you are bloodied at this point, right?
I am now, yeah.
Okay, so you want to mark that on yourself.
Oh yeah,
Well,
I am.
hold
I
on.
am definitely.
If you
Technically,
are,
I am not bloodied yet.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Well, then I will step forward.
What was that 15 damage that turn?
Yeah. I'm definitely hurting, but I'm not quite bloodied. I will step forward and I will punch. Need to roll 2d20s. We'll go first for the save. That is a 14 to save.
That saves.
That's gonna miss though on the first hit. That's only 15.
And I think he has to roll for every one, right? Every swing.
You'd have to roll for
Every
every
attack,
hit.
yeah.
Every attack.
Even
So
for
that's-
both flurry of blows.
That's 15 for the first attack. That misses, right? With your heavy armor.
Yes.
That's a save on the second for the first flurry of blows. And that is a 22 to hit
That hits.
with only 6 damage. Saving throw again is a 19.
That saves.
Last attack is a 17.
That hits.
That's 9 damage. And then I don't really know what the bear does, so I didn't run through it, but I end my turn right there because I'm not breaking from the fight.
Would get
First, when you start your turn, right? You move through it, or
You have to start your turn in it, or you have to pass through it.
Let me
Is what the
if I
thing
can-
said.
move this to back so that way you can click on your token.
Mm.
so yeah, you would get 5 points of damage, 5 points of healing back.
For ending,
Yes, for passing through it.
I haven't passed through it. I only
Oh.
moved into its spot and I stayed
Then,
there.
then no, you won't get
Yeah.
any. Yeah, you won't get anything then.
So that is my turn. It is your turn, sir.
All right. I will attempt to hit you again with an unarmed strike.
I mean, what does he look like doing these? Is he full like just knuckles up like this?
He is doing. He's up here. Queensberry rules.
Fisticuffs.
Ready for some fisticuffs?
That's a nat 20.
Oh gosh.
Nice. All right. And then I shall hit you with the damage, which is 5.
And there's no dice, so you don't actually double that, right?
Unless you have another divine smite, and then you can double
then-
that damage.
I do count Divine Smite as part of the attack.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I shall.
It's one of the few
what is
things
it?
the paladins have.
So I should have. Okay, I have one more divine smite in me.
So-
Smite him, almighty smiter.
You roll that and double that.
18.
18 plus 5 is
Plus
23.
23.
I'm bloodied.
Bloody,
Alright.
you almost dead, son. You got like 2 health left right now.
All right, and then
You don't know that.
They're both staggering a little bit at this point.
Yep,
He would have rolled like 1 higher on that divine smite.
that will end my turn.
I start my turn
Hold on.
in the.
Sanctuary is not concentration, right?
No, sanctuary is not concentration.
Okay, you're good. You're good.
So I'd start my turn in the square with the bear, so I would take healing, and then I go. You're tougher than you look. 5, and I will just start swinging again. I don't want to do it. It's my last one.
And as soon as this fight's done, a pack of goblins runs out of the woods.
Yeah. So we'll roll to save for the attack. Nat 20 on the save.
Oh goodness, yeah.
Only 17 on the. Oh, but 17 hit earlier, right?
That hit last time, yeah.
Yep, that hits.
Yeah. So 9 damage.
9 damage. I am down.
And I just kind of fall over you and go, thank God.
And I'll run in and grab Yarman's arm and raise it up above his head and say, "Winner!" And then I'll look down at Sir Eldrick.
He's just laying there unconscious, still breathing.
I'll say,
All right.
Brugwin?
As a bonus action, I move the bear over.
He's not
It's-
dead.
Well, no, there's a point to this. Since he's unconscious, he doesn't see that the bear teabags him.
It
Damn.
flies over.
But he is healed for 4 points, and then the bear disappears because that was its fourth healing.
I'll call for Prugwin to come over and maybe help Sir Eldrick out a little bit if he can, or actually no, here yeah. You don't get my healing potions.
Well, it was all non-lethal, so they're not really.
Oh, I was knocked unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Program will cast a healing word for him. Give him 6.
Thank you, kind
Yeah.
sir.
Do you get key points back at a short rest or long rest?
I think a short rest gives
Short
you your key
rest.
points back.
Yep.
Yeah. Wasn't sure.
There you go. And I've set my hit points up in roll 20 now, it is.
Okay.
Can I look
Was-
around and see if the commotion of battle and punching trees and things attracted any attention?
Yep. Roll a perception check.
There are some squirrels that are scared to death.
That is do you want to roll it in roll 20?
No.
Okay, 15.
So we only roll in roll 20. I mean, you can roll there if you want to, but we only roll there when it's
Player versus player.
player versus player.
Gotcha.
Or if you can go like this, you can roll your own dice.
Yeah, or if you have a dice cam or something, or you just pick up your webcam and show it or whatever. Yeah, if
Yeah.
you got that magic, yeah, you can do that.
I do.
I don't have that. I don't have 2 cameras.
I do.
Well, I
have
thought about
that.
doing that for mine, but then I was like, I don't show you my dice, so
Yeah,
That'd be
right.
kind of silly. You could do
I
it
would-
for yours on my campaign and Josh's campaign
I could, yeah.
if you wanted.
I want another microphone.
And 2 turntables.
Yep.
Turn
exactly.
on a microphone.
All right, what was your perception there? 15?
15, yes, sir.
Okay. So you kind of look around and you don't hear any birds.
Oh.
You don't really see anything, and it's still, late afternoon, early evening. You don't hear any birds. It's just odd.
It's unsettling. Kind of look to the party and say, does it seem real quiet right now to you?
Yeah, we're not really talking 'cause we're trying to catch our breath.
Yeah, no. I mean, like, do you hear the sounds of the forest at all?
I hear nothing but the ringing in my ears.
Well,
I would, when he points it out, I would kind of, yeah, I would listen and yeah, I would notice that it doesn't sound like the forest should.
huh. I don't like that. What do you say we go back by that fire and maybe keep our heads down for a few minutes here?
Probably not a bad idea. They just made a lot of noise, so we need to be quiet for a little while. Lots of things with lots of teeth live in the woods.
It was worth it though. That was great, guys. You did awesome. Very entertaining.
As we're walking back, because I'm so weak and I don't know if we're gonna get to short rest before something happens. They're saying things are weird. I'm going to use my belt biz.
Okay.
So
Oh, that's right. I gotta pick a magic item.
I rolled a 4 + 1, so that'll just top me off. That'll give me all of them back.
All right.
I only have 4 to start with anyway.
So you go over there. I about called you Kai, but no, that's not right. Yarwin goes over and kind of sits down and kind of meditates for a second, and
I'm gonna just pull my swords out and just set them on the ground in front of me, kind of like, or like right next to me, like so they're more readily accessible. I can pick them up right away. Maybe kind of cross them over my lap as I'm sitting down.
okay.
Stay quiet, look around.
Still just odd. There's a little breeze coming through the trees, but you're thinking, well, maybe we just scared off the birds, making all that noise, with the fight. You're like, still, I mean, they were there before when you guys were making noise. All right, and then you guys hear a noise. Off in the woods there. It sounds like, how to describe it? Not like a loud noise. It's just you hear something. It just sounds like you hear like a ting, and then all of a sudden you hear. It sounds like maybe metal hits rock or something. And
What
it's just
direction is
kind of
it?
off to the south of where you're at.
I'm gonna slowly stand up and motion that direction to everyone.
Okay.
Hey,
Maybe-
At this point, Diz, I will grab my sword and shield.
Okay,
I
you
stand
pick
up.
them up. You
Yep.
still kind of feel a little weak, right? Or have you healed
Yeah.
up?
No,
Okay.
I have not healed up.
Have we had
So
enough
you-
time to take a short rest?
No. You
I didn't
pick
think
up your
so,
sword
yeah.
and shield, and you kind of wobble, and you kind of put your sword down on the ground to steady yourself.
Yeah.
I do the same thing with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
I'm gonna cautiously walk the direction of that sound I heard, trying to be as quiet as possible.
Okay. So you
walk.
start walking down towards the south side of the map, and make another perception check.
I would be walking with him.
Okay, you can roll as well.
Yeah, that was only a 6 on my part. I don't see shit.
I'd be
Okay.
somewhere behind them.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see any. Let me see what my perception. That's not terrible. It's a 14, but yeah, it's not great.
Better than a 6.
All right, so just show me where you're at there as you're traveling down, you and Marwin.
We're coming to like right here, trying to maybe
Yeah.
stay behind this tree.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
so off to the left, it looks like a tree, kind of like, you know, another tree behind a tree, but then the other tree behind it kind of moves. It's off to this side over here.
Over here.
Yep.
I go ahead.
I would kind of reach up and tap XR on the shoulder, and I'd say, it's probably just an int, and they're usually not violent. Of course, Punchy McPunchface did punch a hole in a tree a little while ago.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just maybe stay quiet, stay here, and see what it does. Just kind of watch it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
I would put my weapon away at this point.
All right.
I'll take
So
his
y-
lead and put my weapons away as well, and just kind of watch.
So the second tree behind the other tree, it kind of moves behind the other trees, or you can't see it now.
If we were following, we'd probably be coming up about this time, right?
You're gonna make me walk over there, aren't you? That's exactly what you're gonna do. So
What
you
is
say
it?
it was like right here.
It's like over in this like area here, this bunch of trees over here.
So I would cautiously walk to about like right there.
Okay, as you get right there, roll another perception check.
Big bucks, no whammies. Hey, that one's better. It's a 12 plus 5, so it's a 17.
17. As you walk around the side, you can kind of see around the tree, and you see a large green hulking troll just kind of hiding behind the tree, kind of peeking around slightly.
So I would yell, "Not an int!"
As it runs out and kind of roars. Feeding time. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
This is your fault, Malinox.
Talking about my fault.
You're the one that encouraged the idiot to fight the paladin, and now both of our frontliners are weak. Oh, but I'm going first.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Okay. All right. What do we have?
Well, I set that as my initiative and it
Not
rolled
bad.
it instead.
I'll be fine.
Well, so I guess the next time we play, I'll be my artificer. Hence my paladin will be dead.
Yeah, still Taurus will be back. We'll have two
Okay,
druids.
so I'll pull up the
Ladies and gentlemen, this will be my farewell episode.
all right, so I forgot to clear out the tracker here, so let's get rid of Jarlan and Exire.
Alright, my initiative is 5.
Oh, he's already got the button set up for me.
Fucking Daddy and Shadow.
Big 5, big 5.
Big 5. Okay, I see 5. I see Yarwin with 24. Clan, you got 12. Morwen 17. Is that right?
Yep.
Does that sound right? Okay.
That is
And
correct.
Pruglin 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that all of you?
Sure.
Oh, I'm missing one. I'm missing Huck. Does someone want to roll for Huck?
I'll roll for Huck. Huck got a 9 plus things.
9 plus 2.
So an 11.
11. We'll add him. And then I need to add.
Short roll to 0, guys. We're good. Oh, never mind.
All right. So, Yarman, you're up first.
Hey. If there was a time to do it, now would be the time. And I throw my hands out like a 1-2 combo from where I'm at.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me make sure. Yep, perfect. From where I'm at. And the first one throws out the Radiant Sun.
Okay.
So that is a 17.
Okay, that hits.
7 damage. And then I spend one of my key points to throw a second Radiant Sun out with the second blow.
How much
as
damage
my
was that?
bonus
Sorry.
action.
7?
Sorry, that was. Yeah, I think I said 7, right? 2 plus 5.
7. Yep.
And then the second shot is a 23.
23
hit.
hits for sure, yes. Yeah, so.
And it's 8 damage. And
Okay.
I don't think it matters, but if it does, that's all radiant damage.
Radiant? Okay. Good to know.
And then that is my turn.
All right. We have Morwen, who is standing very
Yeah.
close.
Alarmingly close to the big toothy thing. So as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Flame Blade on myself. So I evoke a fiery blade in my free hand,
Okay.
and I make a melee spell attack with the fiery blade. So I use my +5 for my spell attack. So I will run over.
Okay.
And make the stabby.
Make with the stabby.
That is an 11 plus 5, so it's a 16.
That hits.
Okay. I am.
Also, the spirit bear up there, is it concentration? And is it
It's
still
gone.
It's
It's
gone.
gone. Yeah, they used all 4.
Okay.
The flame blade is concentration, and it's
there? Okay. Give you a blue dot there for concentration.
it is concentration, and it is 10 minutes. So I mean, ooh, 5 plus 5 plus 2, so 12 points of fire damage. Fire, fire, fire.
How much damage was it? Sorry, 5 plus 2?
12.
12.
12. 5 plus
12.
5 plus 2.
Fire. Burn it with fire.
And I call my flaming sword Trogdor.
The
burn-
The
Burninator.
Burninator.
Yes. Excellent.
And now I prepare for the mauling that is coming my way, since I am standing right in its face.
Up next is my troll, who gets 3 lovely attacks. Alright, I'm not going to use that die. That's what I've been using for all the good stuff. Let's use this blood red one here.
Oh no.
Ooh, that is an 18.
Damn it, that hits.
Okay. Second one is a natural 1.
That
I'm
misses.
going to roll to see if that's...
Punch
Okay.
itself.
Okay. All right.
You punch yourself in the face.
And the third one is a 19.
That one hits as my AC's 18, so I am carrying a shield.
All right, so
I
it
have my flaming
swings
sword.
with its tree trunk of a club and Actually, it's its claw, and hits you. The second backhand misses, and then he reaches down while you're kind of stunned and bites you on the shoulder. So that's
Ow, ow, ow.
Rude.
Little help, little help.
Rude. Ooh, that's good damage.
Never what
Nah,
you want to hear.
something
The
you wanna
DM say.
Right.
Oh wow, that's
Ooh,
good.
That's good damage.
That's 24
free.
points of damage.
Oh shit.
Jesus.
Golly.
Well, I am bloodied.
But given that is its turn, though,
So what do I need to roll for concentration on that?
so it's 10 or half of the damage that you took, which would be, what did I say? That was 24, so 12.
12.
It's a Constitution saving throw, basically.
So do I count my? I don't ever hardly play caster. So do I count my con modifier on that, or is it just
You
a
do
straight
count the
roll?
con modifier.
Yes.
Do you count the proficiency though? If you're
I
proficient,
think
I'm-
it's just
It's
straight
your-
on
it's
modifier.
your
I think
con-
it's
it's
I
your
think
con
it's
save,
D20
right?
con.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your con
Yeah, I'm
save
not-
would add your proficiency if you're proficient in it, which
I'm
I don't
not
think it matters for you. So it do.
I'm not proficient, so
We won't look
Yes.
it up right now.
I think a constitution. I think
Woo!
a saving concentration check is just a constitution saving throw.
Yep.
that's a 12 plus 3, so it's a 15. So
All right.
Trogdor has survived.
Brugwin.
We just did a video on this. Is remember saving throw? Yes, proficiency. Sit check. No proficiency.
We'll send a guiding bolt his way.
Can't remember anything. I always have to write it down or look it up.
With a natural
Ooh, that
one.
is a natural 1.
Oof.
Oh. Ooh, okay.
Oh,
You roll
damn.
one again.
My rare rule comes into effect here.
Oh,
Oh,
So
no.
if you roll a
Shit.
1 and I roll a 1,
Damn it.
something really bad happens. If
Oh, no.
if you roll a 1 and I roll a natural 20, the spell hits or the attack hits. I rolled
What
a
did
natural
you roll?
20.
Let's
Oh.
go.
Nice.
So it glances off of my shield.
Yeah.
Still hits.
Yes.
Yep.
You see it going
Wow.
off course, and you deflect it with your shield back at the troll.
Oh, you don't have a shield, Josh.
Yeah, he does.
He has a shield as a druid?
Yeah, I can use wooden shields.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh, you have a wooden shield.
yeah.
He's like
I
Link.
didn't know that. That's
just
nice.
doesn't want to
yeah.
use metal.
He has the Deku shield.
That's
Yep.
nice.
He is a elf holding a wood shield. He is Link from The Legend of Zelda.
You know I'm gonna break that shield every chance I get to keep buying a new one.
I have no doubt.
All right, so it reflects and hits the troll like right in the face. All right, what was the damage? 19
19
radiant.
Jeez.
Oh my goodness, big
big.
damage. And the next attack on it gets advantage, right?
I think so.
Pretty sure that's
Yes.
good
Yes,
old
that's
guiding
right.
bolt. All right, so anything else?
No, that'll be it for Brugwin.
Sir Eldritch von Battenhaus.
I see that my friendly druid has taken damage. So I'm going to run up here. And I can't get to the troll to attack it melee. So I'm going to cast Toll the Dead.
Awesome. Okay.
Boom.
And I shall find my D12.
And I think if they've taken damage, it does more
It's
damage.
a
right?
D12 if they've taken damage, which is why I am casting
You have advantage on it.
says spell. All right. Okay.
It's a-
cool.
It's a wisdom save, right?
It's
Uh,
a safe spell, right? Yeah, you're right.
I must say one wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 damage. Okay.
All right.
So
Well,
here we
actually,
go.
I mean, these trolls are really wise.
Right.
That's a 6. So actually, the advantage still hasn't been used. Then.
That was what my point was. He's not.
Yep.
Okay. So then it will take 11 damage. 11 necrotic damage.
Let's go.
And then can I? Here's a question: can I lay on hands myself?
What a fine
100%.
question that is. Yes, you can touch yourself and heal yourself whenever you want.
Okay, so I'm going.
There's something healing about touching yourself.
But I think, is it a full action to
yeah,
do that
that's
or
fine.
a bonus action?
I don't.
Seems like it's a full action to do that, right?
It is a one action, so never mind. I cannot.
Yeah.
That ends my turn.
Okay. All right. We've got Huck. And what would we think that Huck would do?
I think that Huck
Cast a spell, maybe?
would definitely cast
He's going to cast something to hurt
magnify
it.
gravity.
Yeah,
at
he-
second level.
Magnify gravity is kind of his spell.
All right. So we're going to cast Magnify Gravity with a Constitution save at the troll. Okay.
Probably has a high con, but that is what I've seen Russ do most with
It
Huck.
would. It would. All right. So let's just roll. And that is a 22 con
Half
save.
damage.
Still, the advantage has not been used. So half damage, and what a gravity well in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on the point that you can see within range increases a moment. For a moment, each creature in the sphere on the turn when you cast a spell must make a con save throw. On a failed save, they take 2d8 damage, and its speed is halved until the end of the next turn. On a successful, take half damage. Alright, so it's just 2d8 halved. Which is 5. So that is only 4 points of force damage, right? Force
yeah.
damage, yes. 4 points. Alright. Not sure why he has all these other spells marked off. Let's go ahead and long rest him real quick, because and now take the spell off. Alright, so I don't see any bonus action spells. So I think that's his turn.
You don't see that healing word that he totally has as a wizard?
Yeah. You don't see
he
the
could
mass
have
heal.
that, but he doesn't have that. If he took like magic initiate. Exar.
All right. I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Blood Curse of Binding at the troll, and I'm going to amplify that. So he needs to make a DC 14 strength save, which I'm sure he'll make.
That is a 15.
Oh, just makes it. I don't know that Blood Curse has worked once for me yet. I don't think it has, but that's okay, because just because I targeted him, my attack deals an extra 2 damage. That was my bonus action, and then for my, actually that wasn't my bonus action. I'm sorry, Blood Maledict is no action required. It just happens. But I don't have a bonus action spell anyway. So I'm gonna shoot him with an Eldritch Blast.
All right.
When in doubt, Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Words I live by.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that is gonna be 18. Oh, but I guess I get advantage, right? On this one
You do.
from Guiding Bolt. So
You do.
see if it's a 20. Nah, 18.
18 hits.
All right. That's gonna be 12 points of damage. So that was 10 on this dice, and then plus 2 from my Blood Maledict. So 12 points of force damage. And that I am going to move up to right here to hopefully give Maro a chance to flank on his next turn.
Okay.
And that's going to be my turn.
All right. So at the end of the round, 2 more trolls rush out of the foliage.
This is your fault, Malnox.
To be fair, to be fair, 3 trolls, even if we were all full health. Your fault for making so much noise when you're fighting.
Didn't. It was the man in full metal.
And they can't get close enough to anyone to, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Let's see, he was here, so 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. 6. Yeah, they only get, that's as far as they get. They don't really have a throwing attack, so that's where they will be.
Perfect.
So let's resort the group here, and we're
And
back
they
at
roll
Yarman.
Terrible
Ah.
initiatives.
I assume I hear them coming.
Yeah, they're not quiet anymore. They were quiet for a little bit of time.
This
Now they're hungry.
this is gonna hurt. And I say that out loud, and then I go, if it's gonna hurt anyway, we might as well get it done with. And I sprint up here
Okay.
next to him, and I punch the troll in the dick.
Yes. The dick
All right.
punch. And you get advantage, right? Because we're flanking.
Are
Yeah,
we
you do.
flanking?
You do.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is a
Now, given if it was a huge creature, I don't know if I would give you advantage for flanking on such a large creature, but I have to look that up. But on this size, yes, you are.
Okay.
that's a 15 to hit.
15. 15, that hits. Yeah.
9 damage,
Okay.
and then I'll spend a key point to get 2 more shots off. That is 17 to hit with 9 damage.
17 hits, and this troll just as you're punching it, and you're going down, just
Like
He
a
just
speed bag.
falls over.
As he falls over, I kick him one more time because I still
Okay.
had 1 extra shot in my flurry of blows.
Hey, Dis,
Yep.
did you see your dams?
No, not yet. Okay. Let's look real quick. Okay, yeah. All right, so Yarman, that was your turn, right? So
Yeah. Nothing hurts worse than spending a key point you didn't need to.
We got the one act. Oh, I guess you could have just taken a
I
one
could have
act
just
second,
taken
right?
the extra attack.
Yeah.
okay, give me like 2 seconds to go put a couple people in bed, and then I'll be right back. It should be.
Troll's dead, so
Well, it moved Troll back around, so it's actually Mormon's turn.
Yeah.
So it's Mormon's turn when I come right back. So give me just 1 second.
So, boys, there's a couple trolls we got to kill now.
We killed one.
Yep.
Killed 2 more. Be fine. Just don't die, okay?
Yeah, about that. One attack and I'm gone.
Yeah, in retrospect, maybe I should have given you this potion of superior healing that I have on my person right now.
In retrospect, you still can't.
Then I'd have to use my whole action just to help you. I don't know you.
It's true. What about your self-preservation?
I could run fast.
You see me fight well enough to. That's true. I am. How are you, Clan? After your lay on hands,
I haven't done lay on hands.
You couldn't do it.
You couldn't do
It
it.
was an
that's right.
action.
Are you still hurting as bad as I am then?
Probably had,
Yeah.
what, 8 health or something like that.
That's
Yeah.
what I got. Do we both really have 8?
Well, I have 10.
Oh, so you're better than me.
Prugwin and Hug's the only thing that Mal really knows right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I have no spell slots.
I
can't
think we
cure-
got this.
I can't cure wounds me.
We're fine.
I think we got this, you know.
Luckily, I have 2 cantrips.
Well, you also have your weapons.
Told Dad,
Yeah.
and I'm dead.
Yep.
Told that and press the digitation. I make sparkles appear around the troll's eyes.
I may die, but I'll be clean.
I will look fabulous doing it.
But I'll be clean.
That's right.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's not a potion of superior healing. It's a potion of supreme healing.
Can you drink half of it and I drink the other half?
Yeah, can we split that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus. Because you get full heals from it, right? Takes a full
I'm at-
action.
I'm at
Yep.
4.
That heals 60 health. I do have a potion of greater healing too, though.
I have a potion of needs healing.
I'm right there with you, bud. Right there with you.
No.
I mean,
Although
you've got cure wounds, right, Clan? You're paladin.
I
he's
don't
used
have
all
any
his spell slots to try to beat me.
Oh, jeez.
He used all of his divine smite spell slots to try to beat me.
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
Damn it, where's Galen at when you need him to banish people? Oh, that's
Where's-
right. He's with Harrison, where Harrison could like monkey stomp these guys by himself.
Where's JD at?
Well,
yeah,
you
hold
know,
on. Didn't JD come back?
JD's got Icewind Dale issues right now, man.
We don't know that this is the same time frame.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like y'all don't know if JD's up there fighting right now. If JD's, you don't know if he's still at Baldur's Gate. Like nobody knows where JD's
JD
at.
needs to be running to the campsite right now. Just
How does time work?
JD just senses something's wrong. I'm sprinting through the woods.
My spidey
Riding-
sense is tingling. Pow, pow, pow. Be like, oh shit.
all of a sudden, a little short dude with a gun comes in riding on a lion with antlers.
A rift just
With-
opens and
with
JD
a
just
turtle
shoots out of the
shell.
rift.
On my back. As a shield. I've got Taurus and Turk both with me. Let's do this.
It's too bad that Turk turned to ash. We could have used this shell as a shield.
Right?
That's
Too soon.
so. That's
That's
so
right.
dark.
That's all I'm saying. Too soon.
Too soon.
You know what the sad part is? What I wanted to do to Josh as Turk. Like, I wanted to be at the edge of like a little downhill slope and then grab his leg and spin him and have him spin like a top down the hillside. But
They did
Turk
that in
was
one of the
gone.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies.
That's where you
They
got the
climbed down the
idea.
hillside, but they held their weapons out. Leonardo held his swords out, and they spun him. I think.
Hey,
I go.
I wasn't copying that craptastic movie, okay?
That's where Beyblades were invented.
It's like a Beyblade. Yeah.
Oh, I figured that as soon as JD did it, Turk would get to the bottom and stand up and be like, I'm gonna kill you, you little fucker. Be like, yeah, I kinda had that coming.
Oh,
I responded this.
Okay. Yep.
Made him chips, this.
Clan I'm eating.
So it's my turn.
Yes.
The troll's about to be eating too.
Yes. Eating on some paladin.
Tastes great and less filling.
Oh no, you got that heavy plate mail.
No, 35 is not moving. So I would move to here.
I wish I had like 4 or 5 monitors. Just
Yep.
they
Yeah,
have
perfect
chat over
world.
here, so I can see when I get messages, and because it's hard for me to keep all this stuff, all of it straight.
Can I
Alright,
cast?
so-
Can I cast another spell with a concentration spell going?
You can, as long as it's not a concentration spell, and you can even do that, but it drops the first one. So, but if you
Alright,
cast like Healing Word while you got that going, it doesn't affect the con spell.
then I would cast. No, I don't want to do that. I would cast Ice Knife at the one below me.
Okay.
On a
So
hit.
that is a hit first, and
Yeah.
then a save. So
So that's a
think it's-
natural 20.
okay, okay.
Let's go.
So yeah, and here is the save roll, and I think it's dexterity, right?
Dex 13. Yep.
So that is a 9, so fails that as well.
On a hit, so he takes 2d10 damage. 2d10. 2 dice, 2 dice. There's a 10. Yep. So the damage is 16,
Nice.
and then it explodes, and he takes another 2d6. So the piercing is 16. The explosion piercing is 7.
Okay, so 7, and what was the first one?
16. Actually,
20.
would I double the explosion damage too?
No, it's a separate thing that happens.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
So yeah,
so-
okay. So yeah, 22.
22? I thought it was 23. You
15
said
and-
16. I thought you
16
said 16, 7.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Okay.
16 and 7.
23.
23,
Okay. All right.
Math is hard. And that's it.
All right. Okay, so you guys hear, I mean, it's, there's some clouds in the sky and stuff, but odd, you hear what sounds like a crack of lightning.
Now
And-
Thor's here. We gotta fight Thor too.
Awesome.
This is Valheim, right? So
This feels like a TPK disc. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, you sure you didn't want to just restart this game?
who knows,
He's
right?
like, he's like,
So,
well, maybe.
Why is it that every time we roll new characters, the DM wants to restart the game?
All right, so you guys and see like a flash of light comes up from where Prugwin and Huck are up in that area. And as you kind of glance back at, you see the troll up there kind of wince in pain and almost fall to its knees. Okay. And now it is the first troll's turn, right?
It's Jenny from the block.
And he starts to twitch, and you see him kind of just push himself back up on his feet.
Yeah, they regenerate. Oopsie.
I thought we hit him with fire.
I did, but fire's not what put him down.
Oh, I thought it was in that round. Damn.
No. If you want to be accurate, he hit me with fire before his first turn, right?
On his first turn.
I don't really know what the
he had flame blades.
So I didn't
before
get to
the
regenerate.
troll's first turn.
I didn't get to regenerate. But then the second
Yeah.
go round, Yarwin put me on the ground before before you got to swing, and you didn't swing at me.
Well,
Right.
Yarwin doesn't know anyway, so
Yeah. So Troll stands back up. I'm just gonna roll like a coin flip here to see which way he's facing when he stands up.
he starts before he ever gets up, Exire. He starts moving, and I just look at you and
Okay. He is looking up at Yarwin, and ooh.
Can I shout at him as he stands up to try to get his attention? Can I spank him? Something?
You can use your reaction to shout. I've already rolled the first attack though, but
No, it's fine.
okay.
I mean, I don't think a
roll.
troll's one to get distracted from what it sees in front of it anyway.
Yeah.
It's
All
okay.
right, so that is an 11.
That misses.
Okay.
I just dodge out of the way real quick. Like,
What?
Okay.
When did you come back?
You talking to the troll? When did you come back? The second one is an 18.
That hits.
Okay, we're gonna roll damage on that.
You should before you attack me again, because it's not nice to knock me out and then still hit me the second time.
He might.
He might just pick me up and eat me when I'm unconscious. He is a troll. He's dumb.
That's 11 points of damage. So he's down. All right, you guys see the troll swing and miss the first one, and this backhands Yarman as he just, Street Fighter. Hits the ground.
I knew Diz didn't like this character idea.
As he stops, he looked over his shoulder and sees Exire and just tries to reach out and bite you. And that is a 23.
Yeah, that hits.
That is 6 points of piercing damage.
Bonus action, Hellish Rebuke.
Oh,
10 points of fire damage to his face.
Oh, 10 points of fire damage?
Yes, sir.
Okay, he falls over. And this time he's not twitching or anything. He's just
I'm gonna ask, what direction does he fall?
Oh, he falls in it where his square that he's in. He doesn't like stumble backwards.
He
and
doesn't
fall
like
on you.
timber backwards on.
Forwards and face planks your ass.
Now if I did that to you, I'm out to get you at that point.
Right.
Right?
So, yeah, as he hits me, I just say, that's my new friend. And then my eyes go aflame. And then from the sword, from my scimitar, just a blast of fire.
All right, so it is Kruglin's turn, and I know it's getting late, so
I'm going to send a healing word Yarwin's way.
Heal me, Daddy.
9 points of healing.
Can I rescind a spell?
Oh yeah, I have more health than before I got hit.
And that was the bonus action. And for my action, I'd like to use a cantrip if I can. I can't ever remember if I can do the cantrip and a spell the same turn.
You can use a cantrip and a spell, yes.
Okay. And I would like to cast Sacred Flame on this troll next to me.
Okay. That is a DC of 15, right? Is that Dex?
Dex. Yeah.
Dex. That is a 12, so that's a fail for 7 points of
7
radiant damage. All right. So unless you're gonna move, I think that's your turn.
Yeah. That's stay put.
All right. Sir Eldritch, your turn.
All right. I am going to move down here next to the druid, and I'm going to use lay on hands, and I'm going to give him 10 hit points.
All right.
And that is my turn.
All right. Keeping it simple. I like it. All right, now Huck's turn. So, what do we think Huck would do?
Gravity, well, magnified gravity worked so well last time. I
He's
think
gonna
the
do it again.
I think that second level with that 3d8 magnified gravity.
Second level magnified gravity again. All right. I guess he's gonna cast it on the one closest to him. So that would be a. I'll tell you that is another. I rolled another 22, like I rolled last time.
All right.
And so that is 2d8 halved.
It's 3d8 for second level.
Oh, 3d8?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. That is. Oh, I rolled just the wrong one. I rolled a d10 with that one. So that's 12, so that's 6 points force damage on this guy up here. Six, and let's mark off the spell for good old Huck. And do we think that Huck would retreat some?
Probably.
Huck doesn't like to
Probably.
be near enemies.
So 1, 2, 3. He sees the one down there. 4, 5, 6. All right.
His
All
targeting
right.
system's off. It's fine.
So we got Exire.
Is it an action or a bonus action to hand an item to someone?
It is a free action to hand an item to someone, as long as you don't have to like dig it out of like a backpack or something. It's something that
Okay.
you would have on your person, you know, at the ready.
Yeah, so like if I like wanted to hand a potion to someone.
Right? Yeah, that would just be a free action to do so.
Alright, so I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna hand Yarwin a potion of greater healing. Say, you look like I could use this. And then I'm gonna shout out, it looks like fire keeps them down. And then I'm gonna turn and Eldritch Blast this one down here. Ooh, no way. That's an 8.
That is
Yeah,
an
that's-
8.
That's an 8. That doesn't hit.
yeah. Does
I'm
not.
gonna move up to 4. So that's my movement. Let me fix my hit points there. And that is gonna end my turn.
Okay. Now we got the troll's turn. All right, so troll number 1 is going to go after a nice soft target up here, he thinks, and make 3 attacks at Pruglin. That is a 16.
That's a miss.
Yeah. Okay. That is a 16.
Miss.
I like to imagine Pruglin's just smiling and laughing as he's dodging from side to side of this troll.
And a 13. Okay, just Brogan's just swaying from side to
Just,
side.
just thinks it's so much fun.
Prug with
Dang.
the sunlight gleaming off his shield, he's just blinding him. Listen,
I mean, how does this work, right? Okay. This is what happens. I send these monstrous things at you guys, and you just make them look like I don't know what I'm doing at all. Two. All right, so he's gonna come up here and try to take care of this druid. Ooh, that is a natural 20.
Oh, that one didn't miss.
You know, I may need to roll that.
It's a natural 20 on the druid.
That's a natural 20 on the druid.
I am going to invoke Vigilant Guardian
Ooh.
and use a reaction to swap places with the creature, and I will take the hit instead.
All right, so let's we're gonna swap places here, and here comes the hit. So I don't know if the hit points on your token is what you actually have or not.
That is correct. The hit points on my token are correct.
Okay. Let me double check this real quick.
Okay.
All right. It is 21 points of bludgeoning or slashing damage, rather.
Yep.
Okay, Clan's gonna come back playing Jenny.
Also,
Apparently she got skills.
I mean, he ain't dead, right?
No.
he
He just-
no,
he just- He just
Well, no, I mean,
unconscious.
he put the red X on
Or-
him, like he dead.
let's see, 4, 5. He's gonna move up to here and take a second swing at Xr. That is a 25,
Oh, that hits.
and the bite is a 22.
Oh, both hit.
All gave some.
That is 17 points of damage.
17.
Yep.
Okay. Bonus action, or I'm sorry, reaction. Another hellish rebuke at him.
Okay.
I'm very angry at him, and he hits me, and again, sword starts lighting up with fire, and I just slash out at him for 16 points of fire damage.
That's good stuff.
And that's my last hellish rebuke, though. Sad times.
Okay. All right. So now we have Yarman.
I'm going to stand up, chug the potion, which I
Okay.
believe is a full action.
It is a full action, but you get full healing. Yes.
So, look at the healing. $44 plus 4, so 20 total, right?
20. Okay. So it's 44. Just a
Plus-
regular one, right?
It's a greater.
Greater.
44
So it's
plus 4.
44. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
16 on the dice plus 4.
20. 20.
I'm now
Bob.
standing.
Don't call it a comeback. I love it. About don't have to look at the troll's character sheet anymore. I've about got all its stuff memorized. There's not much.
I'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, and from there, I'll use my bonus action to just throw out 1 Radiant Soul.
So does your bonus action work like Flurry of Blows? Because I think Flurry of Blows you have to hit first
Flurry
before
of
you can
Blows,
use
I
it.
have. Flurry of Blows, I have to hit. This is using my bonus action attack, which I can get without an action
Right.
attack. But I have to use a key point to add for my main attack, I don't have to use a key point. For a bonus action attack to get the Radiant Sun, I have to use a key point.
Okay.
According to
Yeah, it's a new monk class that
Yeah.
we're looking at here. So This is just by the way, this is the second Clandis character that I have in their first combat put on the ground.
This is
If
true.
anyone's keeping score at home.
In 2 separate campaigns.
19
19
or 19 to hit. Sorry, not
19
19 points
hits.
damage.
Yeah.
That is 3 plus 5, 8 points damage.
8. The Ocho. All right. So it will now be Morwen's turn.
Okay, I will cast Cure Wounds on.
I'm going to mark you as prone as well, Glenn.
At second level, I'll burn my last second level spell slot, so he gets 2d8 plus 3. 4, and so he gets 11 back.
All right. No longer crossbones there.
Hey.
And that's actually I can cast a bonus action, which will probably be a terribly bad decision. I will cast a cantrip. No, it's a full action. It's not a bonus action. Never mind. That I'm actually going to give a little bit of ground to move like over. 2, 3, 4, 5. Move to like right here. And that's it.
Okay. All right. Now, we have a question mark in the initiative order. What's that about?
It's JD coming in with that lightning sounding gun.
Mhm.
Either
Must be
that or we're all
something
screwed.
on the map here that we're not seeing. Oh, what is that? What's up at the top there?
It's the sheriff in the cowboy hat.
It's the sheriff. He was
Oh,
following
no.
us the whole time.
As he gets within range, you hear, God almighty, you boys are hard to keep up with, but you make enough noise to wake the fucking dead. And at that point, he's going to take a shot at that troll closest to the top near him.
Is it the guy that we were chasing in the cowboy hat, or is it JD?
Well, you
Yes.
you think it's the from the cowboy hat? You kind of think that it was that shadowy figure.
Well, I mean, but at the same time,
I don't know JD or the cowboy hat.
Right.
I'm asking as Kyle.
You don't. So
Man, JD
I'm
got
asking
tall.
that's a 20 to hit.
it looks like maybe this cowboy hat guy. What was the hit? Sorry.
20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That'll be 9 points of damage with a light crossbow.
Right. Okay.
And then I will go back and move. I'll move him about right here, so he's got a little closer range for everybody. And I'll end my turn.
Yeah. Buck was just helping me with this character since he didn't have anybody else to. Nobody on the battlefield, so. So now
It's
we
amazing
have.
how my characters are always gone when shit hits the face.
Right?
Well, stop leaving.
So it's Prugwin's turn.
All right, I want to send a healing word to Sir Eldrick.
Yep. Prugwin's just there, just dodging, throwing spell.
Heal, dodge, heal. And for my action, I'm going to take a swing.
He's just gonna punch him.
Oh,
Yeah, no, with Sunflower.
Boom. Oh. Forgot you had that.
Damn, he gave you 10 more points of healing, Clan.
Oh goodness. Oh, that's a 9.
Oh, it's
no,
a
that
9.
no.
that misses. You gotta roll with those real dice.
Yeah, I know.
I know you got some now.
That's true. I gotta break them in.
Yep.
Well, that'll be all I can do.
All right. Sir Eldritch, you're laying down
All right.
on the job here.
I'm going to get up,
Okay.
and then I'm going to attack with my longsword because I can. At least I think I can.
All right. So Exire is bloodied.
Oh yes. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just feeling a little bit bad.
A little bit. Okay, so I will then hit it. Actually, I need to doing that wrong. Hello. Okay, so that is a 22 to hit,
Yeah, it hits a little bit. Yeah.
and
What is-
then that does 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay.
And
It's a tough
then
fight.
that will end my turn.
What does the
Alright.
fart cloud on the troll mean?
That means he took fire damage.
Oh, okay. Like,
That's just a reminder for me.
Okay.
He's smoking.
He's smoking. He's vaping over here. Vape. All right, so Huck. What would Huck like to do?
Probably a second level gravity.
I'm beginning to see a pattern.
That's all I've seen him do too, though. So it's not like it's out of Russ's character.
Fortune's favor.
That's like when anybody had to play clan. It was just Eldritch Blast until we were out.
All right, here we go with Magnify Gravity. Is he going to go
Only had like 3
top
spells.
or bottom? Top or bottom troll?
Probably top troll. I mean, bottom troll's pretty
Top
well
troll.
surrounded.
I've always imagined Russ was the top. Yeah.
That is
Definitely.
a save. So
Yeah.
it is 3d8.
Huck, that spell doesn't seem to be very effective. Maybe use a different one.
8.
I don't have any
That's-
more.
That's 15 points of damage, but it's halved to 8. So 15 would have been pretty good.
Pretty nice.
I'm just saying. All right, and then Huck is going to stay where he's at, probably. Exire.
Ooh, lolly. All right. 2 slashes at the troll boy there with my scimitars. That is gonna be a 19,
That
and
hits.
I don't have. No, I'm not fighting with anyone. So the other one's a 7.
19 and a 7. 7
Yeah.
misses.
No. And that's gonna be a big 6 points of damage.
Okay.
That's all I got. I will end my. I'm in melee. So yeah, I will end my turn.
Okay. So the troll up top is going to try to hit. I'm sure this is futile, but going to try to hit Pruglin again.
We're going just swaying.
It may be 19.
Yes, that one hits.
Ooh, barely.
Finally gets him.
That one is an 11. That's a miss. And a 12. God,
What?
why is he so hard to hit?
One hit.
10 points of slashing damage. That's it. A troll. Huge troll.
Burger's up there rolling around.
10 points. All right, now the troll down here. Let me take off the flame. And he is going to hit the last person who hit him. So,
He is in what we call a target-rich environment right,
he is.
right now.
Is indeed.
That is a 19 to Exire.
That hits.
That is 9 points slashing.
Good Goodbye.
All right, he falls down and turns around and sees this heavily armored thing and thinks of a like a tin can. All the goodies are inside, so let's break this thing open.
Oh God.
That is a 16,
That misses.
sir. Okay, and ooh, that's cocked, so let's reroll. 19.
That hits.
Ooh, a lovely 5 points of piercing damage. All right. And then at the end of that, another 4 secret trouble. No, I'm just joking. Yarman, your turn. You see Exar just get smacked, like bopped on the head.
More
just-
trolls, sheriff's out.
Yeah, I step up. He's looking at Clan, right?
That was the last thing
He
he hit.
is looking at Clan, yeah.
So I'm gonna come down here.
But we
I'm
don't
gonna
do
take
the directional stuff anymore. It's just you get advantage if you flank.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna
That was
do
a failed experiment.
I'm gonna try to like straight push kick into the back of the troll's knee.
Okay.
17 to hit.
17
Oh,
hits.
hold
Well,
on.
I mean, are you trying to just hit him or are you trying to do something?
I mean, I'm hitting him in the knee, so I'm trying to kind of. I don't think I can knock him down, but I'm trying to unstable him as I'm going through these attacks.
Okay. So it does hit.
Yeah. 8 points of damage.
Okay.
I don't think I can do enough damage to actually take him off his feet or anything.
I mean, it's like kicking a tree. I mean, it's just.
He did just punch a hole through a tree earlier.
He did.
That is a
true.
natural 20.
Okay.
So
That one might hit.
that's 10 damage.
Okay.
And that is 22 on the
22
last
hits.
attack for 9 damage. And I am all out of key points.
Well, I probably should have did this a little while ago, but this one is looking pretty bad. So.
I'm all out of key points. So that is my
Probably the turn before, but you did a lot of damage that round. So. All right, that's all for you, right?
Yep.
All right, Morin.
Yeah, I'm gonna step over here and attack him with the flaming sword.
Flaming sword of fire.
That's a 13 plus 5, so it's an 18.
18 hits.
For 14 points of fire damage.
Shrieks out in pain. Falls down, twitches a little bit, and then stops moving.
And then I will move over here in preparation for casting a Cure Wounds on Exire the next round.
All right. Now we have the mystery person,
So
who's
what we got
actually a
first
picture of
is
a looks like a state trooper. So.
15, 20,
I
25.
thought it was Rick Grimes, to be completely honest.
It probably
mean-
is.
I mean, it could be, I reckon.
Yep.
So, from right here. No, I'll still hit Prugman, so we'll just go with another crossbow attack. So. That's 19 to hit.
19. Yep.
Okay.
Hits.
That's an 8, so 13 damage.
Okay.
Then, yeah, that'll end my turn.
Huge. All right. So we got Proglin.
All right, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt.
All right. So it is a ranged spell attack, so you have to do it with disadvantage since you're right up on him.
Disadvantage.
Mhm.
Let me just roll another. Oh, it's a miss then.
Oh yeah. Yeah. All right. Anything else?
Nah, that's all I got.
Okay. Sir Battenhouse.
You're muted.
Damn it.
Damn it, Bobby.
Damn it,
Okay.
Bobby.
So I'm going to run up here. And I'm going to swingeth my sword of longing.
Ooh.
So that is 21 to hit.
21. That hits.
All right. And then that is 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And then that ends my turn.
All right. It is now Huck's turn, and he can no longer do magnify gravity. Well, actually,
What
he
will
can,
do?
but he can only do it at a first level now. So I guess he does that. He also
Wow.
has sapping sting. It does the D4 though. Magnify gravity. Okay. All right. Yeah, that is a save. So that's only 2d8. That's 4 points of force damage. Alright, that is his turn. And Xr.
Oh, it's a 15. That's a success.
One save. Nobody's got you back up. They don't care.
Well,
I'm over there. I don't have any more actions this round.
Yep.
No, you all hate him. That's what it
Okay.
is.
It's okay. I understand.
That's one save. Alright,
Yep.
so Troll's turn, and
Put that over here in this column. One success.
so he's gonna hit the last person who hit him, which is good old Battenhouse here. That is a 24.
That hits.
Goodness.
I'm gonna roll it
I
because I
thought
could
this
knock
troll
it
was
down.
weaker than the other ones.
It's almost like trolls are strong or something.
That's 10 points of damage.
I thought this was like the runt of the
Well,
litter. He hadn't hit
Second
Brugwin
attack
once.
is a
He's
14,
Brug-
That misses.
misses, and third attack is an 18.
That hits.
That is. That is another 10 points of piercing damage.
Well, I'm down.
Guys, gotta quit falling down. I've only got so many spells here.
And as it does that,
Me
it kind of
too.
looks around and sees that the odds are against it, and it's 1, 2. Starts to bravely run away.
The rapes are open right away.
Attack of
Anybody want to
opportunity.
do anything? Okay, thank you. Bueller. Bueller.
And yeah, totally miss.
Man. All right, well,
I tried.
Yarman.
Going to run That's 40. And then I'm gonna use my action to keep going. That's 40. Or that 35, I think. Right.
So you're gonna run right up on him?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
With your
30. With my action. And then I'm
action.
just gonna bonus action punch him in the ass as he's trying to run away.
Okay. Trying to give him a Charlie horse.
That's 22.
22 hits.
8 points of damage.
Okay. I would imagine that's all you got, right? So.
Yeah. He's not
More
bloody
would-
yet. Dang.
Oh, he is. Sorry, I forgot to mark him.
Like I feel like he got hit quite a bit by the sheriff, dude.
Yeah. All right, Morwen's turn.
Okay, I will cast Cure Wounds
Mhm.
on Exar.
I live.
What is Cure Wounds? D8 plus 3. So you get 9.
Woo!
9.
9.
As you reach down and touch him to cure him, because it's a touch spell, right?
Yeah.
Something like dark rushes through your mind, like tendrils, like reaching out, and you kind of shudder back, and you just kind of look down at him as he kind of opens his eyes and rolls over.
Kill your friends. Thank you. I don't advise doing that.
Healing you?
No, dying.
Okay, and as he stands up,
So permanent.
Exactly.
I'm gonna run over here. I can't do anything this round.
Not permanent, it's fixable.
That death is fixable, I guess. Yes.
Unless it's the true death.
Unless it's the true death,
Alright.
Suki.
So,
The true death. Okay.
So,
Mystery Man.
Would you say that Yarman is in the cast line of a lightning bolt?
so it's only 5 feet wide, right?
I thought it said 10.
If it's 10, then we need to talk about
No,
it.
5 foot wide. 5 foot wide.
So,
I said,
no,
"Damn."
he would not be.
Then I would like to.
All right, Clandis
Cast
got it. I don't
a
think
light-
anybody else.
Yes, yes, Billy Bob, I got you. I would like to cast lightning bolt. At it.
Oh, I was gonna be so
Alright.
disappointed if nobody else got it.
You're thinking about calling up some dinosaurs?
Hey, if I had seen a dinosaur, I would have already turned into one by now. I mean,
Yep.
So I
Alright,
need you
so it's
to
a save,
roll
right?
Yep, 15 dex.
That is a fail.
Alright, so we're looking at 8d6.
Yep. Yep, we are.
You fucking dragonborn. Or just dragon.
Yeah, what the hell? Casting that at like some 7th level lightning bolt?
You've already seen some dude turn into a golden dragon, so.
That's what I just said. Dragonborn or dragon.
Buck is playing Trogdor.
I mean,
That is 33 points of damage.
we
Yeah.
just noticed.
He
This
just
thing,
kinda
d-
falls
He only
down.
has one big beefy
One
arm.
big beefy arm.
That's all he's got.
when it falls down, I'm just gonna shout out, "Kill it with fire!"
If only we had noticed before now.
Anything else?
Nope, that'll end his turn.
Alright, Prugwin.
I will
Buddy,
send
buddy,
some
matches.
hills. Do not have matches, so I'm just going to send some hills. To Sir Eldrick.
Thank you.
Give you 10.
I was hoping to see a Sunforger fireball.
Flies up in the air, starts throwing down fireballs.
You can do that, but it will take out everybody else with it.
At this,
A
at
small
this
price to
point-
pay for salvation.
I didn't say who was around it. I said I cast fireball.
Yep.
At this point, I think it will be a kindness, to be completely honest.
All right.
True.
Anything else, Preglin?
That'll be it.
Okay. All right.
Question is, I already know the answer to this, but I just wanted to confirm this.
Mhm.
The spell does radiant damage. Radiant damage is not the same as fire damage, correct?
Radiant is different than fire damage.
Okay, I
Yes.
just wanted to make sure, even though the spell has flame in the name.
Yeah, I was thinking of Sacred Flame.
Yep.
All those red dots on the field. I've done a good job.
Killed like 4 people.
All I've been doing
Well,
is
to be fair,
healing.
one of them has died twice.
That's true.
It's 3, but 1 died twice. 3 times if you want to count the fight with me.
We don't.
Hey, one of those deaths was I was taking one for the team.
All right.
That was a
So-
good take one for the team too.
What are you, you're prone at the moment.
Me? Oh, it is my turn. Yeah, I would like to stand up.
Okay.
And at this point, I would say, "Who has fire?" And then that's it, because that's all I can do.
You would like to cast Firebolt as a cantrip. Oh wait, that's Josh. On the Lord.
So we don't
Can
need no
I, can I
water.
beseech? Can I beseech my God for a fire spell?
You can. I don't think you have a divine intervention, but yeah, you could use your action to pray.
Okay, I pray to my God that he could send that he could send fire down and burn
roll
the troll.
Roll a D1000.
All right.
If you roll
That's
below
fair.
your level, we'll say it's a success.
A 4 or a 4?
4 or below. No.
Oh,
If
man.
only I was
Wasn't
level
meant to be.
335.
I mean, Clan, why didn't you not won that one?
Yeah, come on.
All right, Huck. What would Huck do? I don't think he has any fire.
He doesn't. Huck would cast
What
magnify
is
gravity.
16?
He would try to use
Right.
gravity to pull the sun down to burn the troll.
I don't know that he would waste any spells.
Oh, I think he
Hey,
would.
Anybody got a tinderbox? And
He gra-
just-
He grabs 2 sticks and starts rubbing them together.
There you go.
All right, XR.
Alright, I want to see if this works. I am going to run.
I do have that Clan, a tinderbox and some matches, but my turn
To
was
here.
lightning the guys.
Oh, you can't. You were prone.
Wait.
Oh, I was prone, so I'm
Yep.
gonna run
No.
to here then,
Yeah, we'll remove that from you now.
and then how far am I? How far do you think I could reasonably throw my sword as an improvised weapon?
Maybe like 10 feet,
What?
with that even being somewhat accurate.
You are trying to throw it through trees.
Yeah. Also, a dagger only goes like 20 feet accurately, and it's made to be thrown.
It's more likely gonna hit like Pruglin.
Hit Prugger right in the back of his calf. You bastard!
I will. What do I have? It's only up to 20 feet. Dang it. Alright. Yeah, I'll use my bonus or my action then to dash
Okay,
25,
so you get
30 to there.
30 more feet. Yeah.
Yep. And then for my bonus action, I will do nothing. So I don't have an so that's an action. That's everything I want to do is an action. So I will look wistfully at the troll
Okay.
in my turn.
It's its turn and it stands back up.
Yep.
It turns around feeling that running is futile at this point and just starts swinging at the monk. That is a 14.
Miss.
Ooh, that's cocked. We'll reroll that.
I'm nimbly bimbly.
An 11
Miss.
Dodge, duck, dip,
and
dab,
a
dodge.
natural 1.
Yes.
Gosh, 3 misses.
Catches
At that
himself
point-
on fire with a nat
At
one.
that point, it steps backwards. Like,
I punch it,
let's see, it goes 1, 2, 3. All right,
and I
go ahead.
punch.
You may not even make it that far. It'll probably just be right there.
That is a 15, so 27.
27 hits.
Oh,
We'll
sorry,
say
not 27. Not
I
27.
was like, you have a plus
22.
12 to hit?
22.
22.
Yeah. And that is 7.
7
damage.
points of damage. Okay. So it does. It walks back there, there, and there, kind of staggering backwards away from everyone. So it is your turn.
I look back and go, "We need fire? Why didn't anybody bring fire?" And I look back at the campfire and I cast Control Flame and try to pull it all the way, and it only extends like 5 feet. And I'm like, I don't do this often. And then I just run up to him again.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm an idiot. I would try to control the flame over here because I know it's something I can do. And then bonus action punch.
Okay. I expect you guys to start rolling bad too. I've been rolling bad for like the past 20 minutes here.
Nope. 16 plus 7, so 23.
Yep,
I did roll
23.
bad on damage. That's only 6 damage.
Well, that's enough. So he's down. Just... All right. What else? Anything else?
That's my turn.
All right. Morrowind.
Can't get to him, can I?
If you dash, you might be able to.
I mean, because I still have the sunblade, so, or the 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, because I've got 70 when I dash. So yeah, I can get right there.
Okay.
I can't do anything now that I'm here, but
What if he doesn't attack? He just keeps the sword pointed towards the ground as he runs up.
just drag it across his face.
All right, Mystery Man.
All right, Dan. Where's the campfire at right now?
Next to me.
Next to Clan. This is scary.
If I move over there, can I fire an arrow through it and into his body?
You want to get down on the ground. I mean, the campfire is really low and just.
Well, I'm talking about like get over
Um,
there and light my arrow, and then fire a shot.
I mean, you'd have to wrap something around it. What are you going to wrap around it?
My bandana.
Okay, so we'll say that you move to like here. As you're moving, you wrap the bandana and light it. Roll me a dexterity check just to see if you're coordinated enough to wrap this, light it,
So
and
like a
load the
deck
thing.
save.
Not a save, just a check, just D20 and your dex mod.
That's a nat 20.
Okay, yeah, you do it. That's
so
fine.
yeah,
So you get a shot here. Now
and
it's
now I've
with
got
this,
disadvantage, right?
it's disadvantage because he is
Okay.
prone.
All right.
You're probably firing it up in the air.
All right, so 18 was first roll, 13 was second roll with a +9.
+9, so 22.
So do I hit?
Yeah, that hits. Not much of a disadvantage, is it? With those kind of rolls. Yeah, that hits. So what's the normal damage?
That would be 7 damage.
7 damage. And I'm gonna roll just to make sure that the thing keeps flame as it flies through the air and hits him, okay?
Yep.
Okay, yep. So it flies through the air, hits it, and it's barely just doing a little bit of fire damage, like maybe 2 points of fire damage. And just, you see it just kind of, the black from the still little bit of flame just kind of spread over the troll's body.
Yay, we did it.
I was really tempted to catch it just because I don't know who this is. He's shooting it right past me.
Just like, ah.
Yeah. Oh,
Catches it.
shit.
Next turn, you just slam it into the troll.
I was gonna say if he'd have caught it, I'd have probably shot him. Because I'm just out here trying to help these people that are making way more noise than they should be, and they over here trying to keep trolls alive.
So as that happens, everyone kind of just turns and looks at the mystery guy standing in the middle.
I gotta tell you, boys, I ain't seen half of you. The other half of you I've seen, y'all have caused a hell of a ruckus in my town. Y'all sitting here battling some gold dragon in the middle of the dang Duke's courtyard. You sitting there running wild through some tiger on the damn streets. I don't even see that guy no more, but he was with you. Like, y'all tearing up my town.
So you see this short little guy with this big hat, big handlebar mustache.
JD, a time traveler?
He's wearing what's the leather pant? Like the
Chaps.
the chaps with
Some assless chaps.
Is
He's
he
got
wearing
holster.
pants underneath the
Assless
chaps?
He's it's not ass. He's got the holster, and you see like cowboy boots with some
And
spurs on.
I've got a little 10 star on my chest
Yep.
on the left side.
With all due respect, Sheriff, there's a lot of shit going on in your town, and pretty sure we saved it.
Oh, I know good and darn well that there's a lot of shit going on. That counts a two-faced, shady piece of shit. And that poor guild leader can't get nothing done because that count's always trying to stop her. But I feel like some introductions are in order on my end because, I mean, you boys will probably know about me later if you come back in town. But so y'all can find me if you're looking for me. My name's Sheriff Depenis.
And that's where we're gonna end it right there.
Sheriff Depenis.
We'll let that sink in.
We got Sir Eldick and Sheriff Depenis.
So we'll pick up there next time with
Can you spell Sheriff Depenis for me?
Well, if you can't spell sheriff, go back to school.
I've-
And then
Can you
I
spell
have a 7
Depenis?
intelligence.
is DE, and then it's penis. Like you would spell penis.
It's French.
Sheriff Depenis.
all right,
Just
everybody
like your name is Spanish, right?
Everybody write that down, and
Oh, I did.
we're gonna absorb that, and then we'll come back next time and really examine what's going on here with the parties.
Diz just said y'all are all gonna absorb the penis.
Yes, he did. Absorb Depenis.
Tune
All
in
right,
next
He
so-
chosen
time.
his words better.
Tune in next time when Depenis says.
So next weekend we have Kyle's campaign, right?
Yep.
The weekend after that should have been mine, but we moved it to this weekend because of Halloween. And then the following weekend we're gonna play in Josh's game, which we don't air. So you just have to imagine what we do in that one. It's really, really freaky stuff. So we can't put it on the YouTubes or anything.
There was an orgy once.
All right, but
Possibly.
that was fun. I had fun trying to kill the party, and they're
almost did.
resilient though. They're resilient, but all right. So just come back and join us next time when I try to kill the party again. So we'll see everybody then.
Bye, everybody.